Ghana Armed Forces for so edo omo release e de baye a omo kire mu pefe mi eti ase se election security task force na police for adwuma titiro pa omo na ebedi animu nanso so no edu ba bia aben police for so na police for a request free military force baby edu idi aben so momra na momeso na momwa yen se de be ya yebetimi abomoden se bambo ho nsem no ombetimi addresses anoma no nti directives na aba from the military any police no me dem gidi se eyade abeboa yen yie papa se wo hwe ya election 2020 ene niaka no obekoro na police stations na military for ejina ho na police for ejina ho be sa de we aba sese no nse no so no ya na edihu etonkofo ebebre so mi ankasa police stations ahodo 2020 am monitor enyina na military for ejina eho a wo mo ehwe no ma miensa enan no mo gina ho obi ekura ni tuo kopem collision room krampo a yewo collision room no na military ni enam ho a wode etuo ede ye mpempe ewo ho no di sa na ye sa akwa se yese military for emma polling station ho embe ye hwe na mom no so on betimi aba polling station na so on be ba collision center ana so on be ko mia ye bi a jese police for aka kire won se ba bia duwe die emema moma buayen se de be ya ye betimi ama abotoye mu anase ye betimi aboa ama bambo ho nsem no etimi SCP.
Does it mean, Dr. Iragbe, does it mean that there was not much communication between the major stakeholders? Because I mean, just a video played. Asama Oyeho press conference now said there's a military deployment to 34 constituencies or so in the Ashanti region. Does it mean the parties were not or should not be aware of this deployment because the military will be called upon only when there's that need? There should have been that communication.
Yes, sorry, Nura. Ade chi ye no. And ye hu say military for ensemo mudin kan say military they will not be deployed to various constituencies and other things. You who say military for then yes wo mo a ebi ko emiaye enti that psychologically mangrofo who say hey military for
more for this conversation about Eliza baby Ablekuma North. Good morning, I promise to say
yeah, do more mind honey.
Eliza we dey tutu painful asepa o ti Ablekuma North now what to say
Ablekuma North constituency so far no more boko mako polling centers takra womo so ahoboano asase o hwe said the materials no dispatch na most of them no 6 a.m. ebeyi na ebeduye na sisi ababia mabeduyi ha sonko kakra ma me san say me ba ye ma polling booth bebre na ne sa sinsi na amanfo e wo hanso asosanten edoso na menche ho no me ne EC official ba ho ebedi enkomo na wa cheche yen senti ha no mo etesa ha ye gina yi eye ehenefa na mpache within the same
your friend Kenneth Myers was Center 5 ahana ye 7 we were centers na wa and Christ Mission International. Many people were Center 5.
Number 2 Center 5 no move voter data and to say na statistics.
Oh, at the moment in Senia, PTN just say the baby nyama na ya ho Senia. Yokonafa.
Na monyema be do time ben.
You know ma be do the fan 17 minutes ago.
Na no party agent representation so to say.
Oh, amaba mobet bibia da hodi mo
nti ye papi hu party ben wo ha
se ano ma ho MPP party agent wa NDC party so e wa ha us tu no pena me ho wa
nkai fo ni nyina center kakraka yi hu obi afoforo
oh okay na the representative or see card you
Kodeo observer me ba ye mahu kodeo nso ewo ha enti me se hu no nso no me he se mebo apen electricity bi na o man hine ye bi so mo sadi ha no mo eyi ọmụ bedu ha ebe bɛsra and now I do me back constituency na ene de ma hu sa na de chief ni bi ewo ho that say your name and be din komo kakra mpa cho me Adom TV Adom FM every be na over habetala so me do answer 15 minutes ago I was sent an email and then you win okay na yeni abema you ha unia oba ye no so for then na work said the processes na airport
but sure me buy insurance is here me be doing insurance we be
my very share thank you obi ba ya ta na hello e pa cho mo be ta la ya ta na se na mo ba ye na ne be ko se o ba prevent be to have a 4 o'clock I didn't think about it. Because I'm a two minutes and we are posting them. And see, on my Helene as you force, I say, and now move to a table. Electoral officers, the past students, the best number, and Sana or Masha Batwana say. Now, it's not a my love constituency, a soon tino, Mercosua, not Matuana Mona, near Cosibian, so no, yet the Baba to a chief window.
Abraham Makacho say across the length and breadth of the country, the SAR report to be brought. So over 300 reporters. I've reminded you, 276 constituencies, over 18 million ana ekoto ESA by a year to Jema revisit say oh yeah eligible as I say also call now to be about him. We'll cross over to Asin Central. Dr. Hezer and Iragbe say it's going to be the order of the day. Whilst we go around and be listening to them. So Alfred Amo Asin Central. Alfred, good morning. I pump to say. Well, you are noted for this. Bibia that's over from Asin Sadana. You encourage me because I don't pay one yashe krano and then pihu or the bit my juma to pay. Eti tuchamankai na fa fra. So what I say, it will prescription no want to be in your voice, papa now one day, and then you take care and give us accuracy, objectivity, and fairness in your reportage. So Alfred, then I go to Asin Central.
Yo, Omani said, Nuanu be a kind of report on Eja nya babedune, and about to a Ghana for after any much I can was some Basso. And so the kind, and electoral commission share points across the country over 80 million better, but now Basin Central out of this figure, electoral commission share points over 52,000 better by Ewasin Central Hanmo. Now, one use best 110 polling stations. Now already me no mu ana eno year for special voting to juada about on bus we na zaka 108 polling stations na on activity nyina ma ayedwuma anopai ma bo na ko stations ahodo no ebi ma ko be say 11 na me drew ho before 5 if you that time na ba obekọ be electoral commission officials am de niama aba se wo mo egusu a wo mo ehihye na ni grant tie kura san so na bambofo ewo ho na say political party reps are hold on so omnyina ebaya before ombebie ballot box na o ma hyehyɛ ballot papers ni akande ahodo omno beto aba no kura ma o ma hye afi ahyehyɛ no seal eba no no ese agent ni nyina hwese obia with the same page serial number wo so no comply with obia de ekuta no so ma bia no enti ballot transparency hu nsɛm de anokure ni ekoyi pa afei ebehwe security anasa bambo ho nsɛm a ewo centers ahodo no so a all the 11 polling stations are mako sisia no baby obekobia no behu bambofo ewo ho being police, fire service, immigration service officials no beko na omo ewo ho so far center bi amako bia no anye yekura no benya officer baako ene areas ni bi ho a centers ni bi abe 4 5 na with the same area into benya bambofo be se enum hwese abato no ebekọ kama menti etimini akam bia e wo center bia mekoye around be se 5:30 ho a je eniama nangasa omo hye asese omo hyehyɛ no je bibia ekọ kama box so ne eniama hudu nyina omo hyehyɛ in collaboration with agents ne security officials no a asi bibia ekọ kama pa e wo harmenti wo ba Asin Central dia so far eniama ekọ kama na mamenne wo mo a ebeto aba ne bi emmon komo because around best 5 no a make us a member and as a dim credit carpet now, on person to abandon now, Moko, if crazy Accra, and other places that are Abba, some of the Toma Bass, the Bayer, and maybe in Temno, any binding commonly and ready in Tiamama Bar as early as 5 a.m. 5:30 near the some of the two. I know Yamuakaba, I don't TV so.
Yeah,
within design.
Made the Belinda Bukai.
Who are here and I went to and about to interview a bedroom animal.
Oh, me pato, I had a minianum minati, but me, Jumawaka, into a battle into beside Nuntina Maba and Opatu.
Me share time I will buy Hanmona, a Hokaka, or the Betua Banua. Then a pushing my ban, Teman or buy, so the end will say. Yo, dear pushing me, mamma bantam, they say, send me your mamba pay dear. And I 7 December, Eddie Siho, say, Yentua Bani and Trey, Adrian, I candy for. And me one kind, as a semi bar, 9 to me bedroom, in fact, in bedroom, in what? Said the Baya, me me foka, and I me mamma kakumu, na fe, meant me and Trema drain, I may any I candy for. As I saw my bapabia to me Kotunaba, extra dear or pay on Trenadrin, or her issues in Yama air Koswa. And to me, I've weighed all the politicians and I've seen what I want. So I'm going to vote based on issues and on my own conviction. Okay, so what the issues need be? Any policies? And I will be in
I'm voting purely based on policies.
And you say, when make it what baby?
In fact, nothing can change my mind. Nothing, absolutely nothing can change my mind. I'm voting based on issues.
Issues based that.
Oh, and yeah, Obia the manifesto to Dra. Matna say at me digesting the Pabaya me and San Eddie. And who be my share the new patriotic party. My share the National Democratic Congress and my share Movement for Change. Omo me and Sano, my share omo policies are omo de go akwemu. Enti madom wasu koidie me hunu die mepe.
Enti ase ya mi ensimu ba ko na wo ba.
Mi ensimu ba ko na me to ama no.
Ye nchopi ye da sipi. Ye ma me bi nso ha nkura de waje na kunwa dada. Eno ye mu akwa baba Adom TV so. Right. Aya na we page wa no kakra. Me hwe the way wa tena say wo ba ha cheka. Wo be do time me.
They do ha na mo 55.
55. Wow. Deɛ na ma oba hantem ɛna oba yɛn so deɛ wɔhwɛ kwan nyina oba yɛn ne magugu na kwan mu ana sɛ na tie.
Oh, sɛ me yɛ ɔman pa ne deɛ na mmere aso na ɛbɛto aba na sɛ me so bɛkyerɛ madwen. Ɛno nti na ma me ba ntem no me ba yɛn so no me hu sɛ nneɛma bi agu na kwan mu kama. Orisifo yɛ ɔmo adwuma letter commissions yɛ ɔmo adwuma. Yɛn so na yɛ bɛto aba no so no yɛn so ya comport yɛn ho kama. Yɛ twɛn 7 ne ba na gya ya kyerɛ ya adwen. Ne nya kwa yakɔ yɛ adwuma so. Akɔyɛ yɛ adwuma.
Menka sɛ ka deɛ wobɛto ama no kyerɛ me deɛ but deɛ na wobɛgyina sa to aba.
Oh, me hwɛ sɛ ma obi a kyerɛ na adwen. Nti me nso eduru hɔ no ma me so ma kyerɛ na adwen. Me hwɛ sɛ me yɛ ɔman ba pa yi deɛ yɛ bɛboa me no. Baabi a bɛboa me na ɛsɛ me to kɔ.
Yeah, that's it. Inti oman oba had mo beto aba ne de.
Alfred, the truth is that I am highly impressed with a nipa mienu a wanu atwetwe nkomo from Asen Central. You can understand say omunim di omupe and omuti process na say and the emi dekwa calling on us responsible citizens. Or see, SSM me your mamba pay die me ko to aba and amitimi kire madwene. I give it for them. Or my idea so kokra. So I thank you, Alfred Amo. Say what Tim Jeffrey Asin Central at the Abrain. We need to go to Bantima. If Bantima for a card so many kasa. Obey Miracle Marche Bantima Boko. Obey Marche Bantima Boko there. Obey Marche Bantima Boko. Okay, Monsieur Obey me tune in to make sure say Bantima unko di Bantima watch any biansa no akoye adwuma ebe mo ada. Be careful. Eti umme watching there, that's good for you. Eti Bantima to say
Efa awache go 7 dey. Kametiasi hata ma ko di be ma wache. Unyama itino. Akwebika dey for fine be say abene kakra.
Assembly yidaro. Bantima to say
you are net person.
Bantima boko.
Oman here Bantima eye boko na ejebu ne na eja enya bedru e wo Ghana he nyina na ne no me tunkra every Bantima batompo so no ebo no num epa ho sima be se edunum na me free me ntoabo no ase e wo collection center Bantima Methodist na me kodru ho no ebra na abo no num apa ho sima edunum no na electoral commission penifo na waso mba hondo no munyama na emum na enipa waso mobeto aba seso me ma pande na do na aya ngobo amote ho etwen ti metra ho mam tete kakra ansa na niema waso mobeto aba e wo da police station na wo ho no omo etimi e de baaye prepare am no ka say de media bantima Roman Catholic school omo e church ho na media na ha no police station akasie mienu e na wa ha ye wo Catholic primary school and the Catholic JSS. Na the theater will do her. The Padodona Bodompem Waha or more airtrain, say a bread, the shares and on son of a song. Now or more etimi atoma bam. Mention one of the bantima but from Postaswa. I feel Nipa every himself or more ever to aba. That was our constituency. So a year 84,954. 84,957 rather, yeah, 957. Na police stations are yakoto about 175. Nemo so special OT in prima naka 174. In simply I make a say dear, Bibia waswa, non sunya booking, there be a simply dear. Meet me at the Nipa Ubidika Twaba. Our Bantama constituency. Am I a shifo? Na mention one of Palodona Gua, Madame Moncomo, Namimusa, Ebra Betanaha, and Nadia Neighbor Aginaso, Ede Atwaba, the Papa on Papa Hano Pemuno. Mwafaba Roba Adom TV, where election headquarters could be power. So Tamanaba,
Baham Lunum Nambedu Hasi, Ebatuma Bamachina Majo.
Na Yenshe. Ning bisau baby I would talk on a dinner with Nassau about your banchmaha.
About 1 day. Ye did and pennyphonetchi a cabato or crack and Zakiato. Now, so aircon near maybe Honma, a Timisa. Yes, started from 92, no Sabi. Barad was in 18 you hunum, and then the defeater you hunum mukakra. Ning I abato any adventure, na the Mijina so they to about say a few way about one campaign and IMC. And the main fans a band and an so candle the number to my I didn't hear so the name say Sabi accident and minia ma booming minian party when to me bone meaning I will say a sorty some to chain into the when you might be brave about you as it is a name no abuame ewa about you.
Medasi papa party Pachudi.
The
Cabineti and Nabon was a social problem and could go on a boy on the end. It's in a wood national attrap, but if I don't know this something, then I maybe a woman more about Oba, Adom FM, Adom TV, the election headquarters, Sambanabaha.
Passion media
no 9. Anyone, Abra. Medintra.
Send me your mama, papa. I was a sorry number 2 about. Let me tell my again. Not the here, man. Maybe I'm not one got to us to look at their own pen. Usabeka. Na mumu say ukokotwa. Na the open no zakaka. Intimide me o mamba pa. Tina me the so ntembe to aba.
Okay, o me musa bia ya wotwa ko. Na die na pe ugina so bia to aba.
Ene me na moda a kintina me to aba.
Me da ba so dini bi.
E fe Victoria Samoa.
Na me Victoria Samoa se wono dia studio uja so aba nse. Na no mu edachi na ugina so e dia aba. Ani ba pa no ko nchepe mo kwa wadoba adum TV Adom FM so so na tambe na ba
the battery clock.
Abe
The same to my bantem. The same I can say. Never remember to me, Babana, almost the Apoma, that is a Manchester Magnet.
Dia o bantima o baba to a bed dinner ujina so. Ni so bia wo to ko hin dinner ujina so bia to abai.
We free education dinner be to so that it has to aba.
Ba to di.
It didn't reverend place so.
Medasi also for the or say mo mesia fa me kwa enti na ujina so dia to aba. Na o man se o ba bantima constituency we no. Na se be dania o dem de mo wo di di mu. We are fancy for so watching na NDC di mu so owura Good papa. Na ahano papa on na yeso afọ me say asenso boy on na yeso afọ o hwe wo me ya pante mpon nsem so ade ba ko abant ma constituency mo fo na ni an be ne hu tese samba pa ya atapo abrege tam so no eni emre bia na atwa mu no hwe ensu ni yira yiri pankofo wo sampo tem ho a enei o ma ye bridge ni nyina na se ensu ta ano ma akwa ti tipa ba bia ti ko enti emre ko na ni mo na bontoa edi mani a kire mu atapo manfom ho akọpụ nipa dodo ọmụ nso ekwuba to aba enti bantima posture so ha de kai nipa 84,957 no ye hwe ni mu se voter turnout no ebetimi anya ne kese na abakosan kakra e wo speech we hu ne se efiri afi apem ahankro edokun 1996 eba de beti 2020 no tempi na ya na o maba ni nyina ko
me that say for the interaction, me that say for the audio free band my dear brain. My man can say in the next 6 minutes, in the next 6 minutes, afraid the Uku team be mindful. In the next 6 minutes, Electoral Commission for Mijili Somaya Crowd, all the centers, over 40,000 polling centers, Electoral Commission for a crowd say, I feel the Ghana for to something. The interest is, I'm surprised that Yentu. Oh, Yemon Semaya, Yentu, I feel attending into Yetuabroso. And that's so beautiful. We are still moving the length and breadth of this country. But Mameka say, Dr. Paul Ezra, Adam say, here are David Agbe. Here are on the impression certain political parties say the deployment of a year Asrafono is aimed at a certain objective to favor Ashumesi and Asa Bentin. Where do you sit when it comes to this conversation?
Kwabena ubusa me baby a contradiction kakra wo. So ye kakra bi da military for. Ohwe wo mo statement na di nkan e ba ye no a. Na no omo kire pefe say military for ye deploy wo mo a. Ebia gise ebia aben won so pa ansana ya frame military for amoma ababeboa but almost second statement no eno na wo si so say or say Ghana Armed Forces no personnel
pinche bias your manpo enti ye come manpo quickly na yakọ de ekoso ye come manpo quickly na yakọ de ekoso manpo
asante manpo na say piapem manpo
so Berma kwesi Dawson Berma Kofi Dawson, Asante Mampo ade Kwape Mampo. Kofi Dawson, Asante Mampo ana say Kwape Ekropo Mampo.
Asante Mampo.
Okay, so Asante Mampo. Me das me moache, e dey na esi anope.
Bejo so omahene, ubepiem Asante Mampo. IG Infantry Primary. Junior primary Ufri Kumasi ba St. Monica's wono primary school wo ho no na anopay me ba bedru ha around 4:30 na yatimu ankrofo ba bedru ye na efin se bibia aye din no mo hyehyɛ mo no mana electoral commission so hyase se oyi ne nkrata ne ade ahyehye na ye hwa na pinche bi ema na hom ne so na NDC agent almost enti ho ase na chese enya asem ketewa wa ha ka atoma mento na ne koba yi nyina ne se NDC agent ma motsafo a idrusu na afecha skumezro wono mo chese abato komisa amfre wo mo ansa na seal a ebo ballot box no ho no otiti ano eyi no ma ewu mu na odi edi ni dwuma enti wono mu free se wo mo isi no asanka no mamu na presiding officer no enam no so ma wo mu EPC lia no a NDC agents no enim hu bi no Gideon Repo na abato commissioner director wo maintenance mu ankasa so ebepie ha na enya asem ketwa na sabria make say de etimi ano adwo kakra but NDC agents no say won mo hwe serial numbers ya egu seal no mate no so no and after numbers the pussy no matter so no they compare numbers can no more free and rabra no more yen hye no a boebra entinya de say wono mo eti wo mo hansinti wo mu gusu aja ye yen tutuye a wo mu gusu a mo hwe say eno ma ebitumi atodin no ma hyase na abato commissioner director obi pie mu ha a wo no da mansini na no kire say wo gidi say obia binya akomato ye mu sanse we no enya de a ewu say nipa no ayem from so de now so ura pabana kakari kire say nya de bitumi asanka bibia mu kese nti wo gusu a wono mo eka na make say de NDC agents no obuda so gina na so gina abato commissioner presiding officer Gideon Repo no enam no so masili ye bia no omu gina na so den a omu say table no de wono mo emfi hu kosi sense san no omo aye to make us say the ecoso ewo a hanonwa me gusu amedi mani edi na
Kofi, but what's the basis? Because sometimes these are all avoidable. You see, so be a seal now, and also break seal now. Just say stakeholders available and say now don't say kindly. I don't know why they be that you prepare just at the end of Kobaya and Manakobasa.
Many a year presiding officer, Gideon Repon Etchenko Mono. Neo Catcher Minister, Omono Bay, no NDC agents, Nimi no Etsy. A year Osha Yeshu Dine, Tina, one more Etsy, a year stairs, no Esso. Na one more echo is who be no, a presiding officer, and the GD say. NDC agents in the Ehuno say Ubiano, and Tina gets all more sorry back. Oh, it's becoming beside the now then one Frewo, and Montesi and the trail was a Frewo. You are not a Frewo, say, please come. And now saying, Anna or say only the Ubiano, now we say, or more who I say, or more back no more. If you say NDC agents and also almost say, now almost Nimgrass Ibia, Ubiano, who was she? It's a would presiding officer, not to say, or not dream, now who is say. NDC agents no omani ehwe no anan kese omo sorry and omama.
Kofi, I'm not impressed with the presiding members' response. Honestly, I'm not impressed. We don't want such things happening because Yamomu enough education. Because this election is unique. And the challenge we all have as a country and as major stakeholders is that trust issues will it is a way baba but besides this, your assurance be say Komaba Foma, Apono, Yebesa, Abatona Siana.
Now, many will say, in fact, by taking shots, Kakra, and you see, Apoma Apafem, the NDC agents, no, a fee one more at Nafem. I want to say, oh, a year, a woman could so, Woman Krata, no, one more shim, EC direct, and also, a year the Oshas will main Simono, a idea so also a tunica, see, we're free, I just say, Apoma of Femwa. One more year, she say, now, but for no, it's me, Ashasi.
Nanipa Abba, as of this time, Nipa Okese.
Nana, Omahini, as of a year 2 a.m., Nanipa Abba Salai, said the Ebeka locally, no, Naku, as of 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yes, I now, Nipa, but then the Chichenko, when we say, it's part of the videos, now show opinion now, when you was so open, you're watching, or by how much Ahumache, I don't pay through her, Ahumachi do be, you know. It is a wushe nenkasa eno na say a man for or pepano and answer opinion say afia bad for nombeto. Me no much train ko mo say.
All right, so I'm say very much Kofi Dawson na home from Mampati. But Mestre Electoral Commission why I mount TBN. I'm sure say by now maybe it's too late, but Mestre why have Ghana at heart, be patriotic. Mestre Mobia to about how, but the bigger picture is Ghana. Nti nyoma ebetimi di hoye asparking nyoma bia ensem fatano. Mr. Electoral Commission representatives say montimonim na yenim ntimi nda ho kama na bibia anko kama. It is written already. Onipa obedi nkunim de enye wo kanana no because wo kanana ne chaos beba. But onipa obedi nkunim de clear ebeba betodwa acha ne kwese da nyumere wonom na ye nyina obia anya ne smoothness level. Let's not contribute or be a conduit to Sakasakayani Hoye. No. But Jan Tiesa, Eastern Regional Chairman for the MPP, Jeff Kunadu, Kasa about a certain intimidation via Ekoso, Eastern Region. Jeff Kunadu, Eastern Regional Chairman, maintain na Sambra Baxis, Midi, Yankomo, say, Oti and Kai.
Because you don't know what is going to come or happen the next minute. So far, there's been some pockets of incidents that we've heard, pockets of intimidation mainly from the NDC side, but we are looking out for them. We believe that we will not allow ourselves to be intimidated. The citizens of the Eastern region must have the opportunity to go freely and vote. Nobody will be allowed to hinder them. I believe that the military, the police, and other security agencies are fully prepared to be able to protect the ordinary citizen to go out there and cast their vote. All we want is a free and fair, free movement of people to go and vote, and that is all. And we are praying that it happens so for us tomorrow. For every citizen who wants to go and vote, to have the opportunity to go and vote.
Are they?
Very well. In terms of the Electoral Commission and its preparedness, I believe all the materials going into the district offices are in place. I got my report from our people on the ground, and every district has fully received their materials. Deployment to the polling stations is where the challenges are. You cited the example of the front plains. The terrain itself makes it very difficult for deployment of these things to get there on time. If you look at the front plains north, for example, if they don't deploy helicopters, you're sure that ballot materials will get there late. Because you sit in the boat and you travel sometimes all night. If they don't travel this night to take ballot materials to the polling stations and they want to wait until morning, the ballot papers will get there late. So naturally, it would have been very good if choppers will fly the materials from Donkokrum over to the islands. I don't know the work the EC have done in terms of taking materials to the Dwarf Island. But in other constituencies in our region, relatively they are able to move. When they wake up at dawn, by morning 6 o'clock, they would have reached every corner of the region. We have a peculiar situation in our front plains, north and south, where because of the river and where people reside, it makes it physically challenging to get materials there on time. But I believe and trust in the abilities of the EC to be able to deploy materials there on time for voting to kickstart early.
Or Eastern Region New Patriotic Party, Jeff Kennedy also says when Timan pointed out those intimidations he's talking about, but said also some intimidations on the part of the NDC. So area Jeff Kennedy say, and I side with him. All elections, if you're a keen follower of front plains, maybe the delivery is not on point because on front plains that on tier was easy. Our front place and easy. So I understand where he's coming from. I am hoping the Electoral Commission will partner and the military flyers now as a police helis now on a team they did Jumasronko at their mind. Yebeko Ewutu Senior, and I'm still reminding you that Dr. Paul Hezua, lecturer, University of Media Arts and Communication, will say David Agbe, a governance and security analyst, so Onaji Bresse, also near Bebon Komafa, about you say the Doma, AC Echo, the city, senior man, so it's me call. But Ewutu Senior is Central Regional Seminar making Kofi J. Ewa Man's Kofi Marche. Oh, Boko, they say, about to say, the make sure any more because holiday, one say, a ho.
That's what they possible.
Oh, Kofi J. Kaswa de Bibia possible, eh?
Oh, I didn't be able to
you Kofi report on me free Kaswa, bro. Who's there? What is in the Bruce here? But I don't pay the no more go Kakradi.
Even now, they will say, you're pulling them to program, go away, I can take it. As I say, I can take you, I don't need about Kukomo. I say, Nina Fedica, and the original. And the other over the eye, only a man. I'm a master of the come. Good. And the examiner, Cassadia, Casua, which is a East. Now, Nipa, yes, any Musen, on Baba to a bar, a man, Omodo supply, or Casua, okay. Nipa within one car came with us on the trouble 173,889. 173,889. And the FNM on Babatuaba. Now, Bakaso, I have 13 electoral areas. And Nipa polling stations, so I am up to 314 polling stations. 314 polling stations. And then they to about our two senior East constituency, Almighty Kaswa. Now, my baby, I woman, Umakali, her police station, and this time around the East, because of some person haven't abandoned in them, and can never be a police station A and B, and you're matching me, and to be a police station, Marco, watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. police station Emma Kumako and watch and to bar. Among for us a line, come. Now, I'm going to about only a young statue or maybe I'm a guy CCA. Any other issue for no, I'm going to delay Kaka. And Chafe, I know my set on Yemen area, police identical, sorted sort of Moniama. As I will be a friend if I do about the police station. Chafe, a issue for no, a Omunkata, no much now police and police now, so I say, Omunium, come. And I feel no more say. Will be a ballot boxes no more na fe o ma set no na san o ma yi e dey free o mu ka na ku sisi e box ni entu ba o ma yin be bia mi gya sisi ade abato ni nya en start e wo kaso ha ni say be bia mi gya sisi a roma garlic sa police station ho e be honorable exam police station enti ho e na mo si ho na mi gya sisi na ka e say bia ona ba be tuni de nan ka capture ni nan ka fe de ti Adom but onya emedu essence abato no enya en start e enti ka so bo ka so dia for now no de e betimi aka se bia kama security ponzo de omo ha se ita the police station je me wo se police ko be nsia na pe police officer fire service officer and custom officer so e jira hanu so ya omo nyina hwe se bia e be ko so kama enti for now de
all right. All right. So from Otu Senior East, Okas Bibiansi, and the BR report where you might do expect to see BBNC and Okas 20 Kofuji, thank you so much for your report. By he goes about a year constituencies with the biggest number of a year. The top 10 largest constituencies of Ghana, Omunipe to about a dose, almost 3 years. Dom Kwabenya. We have 182,644. Dom Kwabenya, 182,644. Ashaman, we have 174,633. Nipa is on to about one. Ewutu Senya East, 173,644. Amasaman, 170,371. Adentan, 163,063. Lejekuku, 162,058. Medina, 158,918. K2 South, 149,786. And then we have Kwabri East, 146,421. And Trobo is 145,343. These are the top 10 largest year constituencies in Ghana. And if you also care to know, those constituencies, about 20 with small voter population. Mamenka is called Agotime Zope, voter regional. Nipe to about 31,557. If you get to Fantiakwa South in the eastern region, 30,942. If you go to Doma West, Bono, 29,827. When I come here, Kasama region, Esutifi South is not my constituency. Maybe I know yes now for Esutifi South. Asari, me new prekope match here na afofo we.
Omahine mejo so Obia fine.
Bibia 6 constituencies na bia intact. Bibia dane kwam kama.
Bibia intact.
I see. Intact. So as you feel south, what are all?
Me wo as you feel south currently. Na Omahine nyani say ubepie half-man. Open one of the flashpoints are SUTP South. Anytime they are about to be do so, na maintain what take a dose will have papa into one of the flashpoints are a war region. Currently, Omahine will be P1 constituencies, constituency no, and the Padua Electoral Commission and the Ombatwapa, 49,392. 49,392. Now, polling stations, 101. Now, currently, by the Amade Piano, your friend of a community center. Now, over community center now, or more a year A and B. And we community center A. The Padua, if you share him, say on the Kwaba, 578. Sansona a community center B no. Oma umbe twaba 506 506. Me bedu ha exactly 6:30. Me bedu no na dia electoral commission and happen to political party. Almost no muna e wa hanoma. Omo to niama. E bon non son pepe na omo tati abatuo. Na ne omo ye ni se ye wo agent ye wo mpanyinfo pa a omo be pie na wa ha enti omo a omo di queue no so ni na ji tumi se e se omo ma mpanyinfo no edi kan to na omo kojo omo homi omo wi ansa na omo di queue ni so apo enti me ka se de obepie mu e wo community center a e wo Specific South Halfmanchama elections and as a voting no idea as make us say nipa be elum and ato ewo community center A and afin so center B me ba so idea me hu say police officers and afin so fire service for ewo hanoma omo so ehwe say fine ball ebetini
okay.
Security for me who say Obia Kurtu, almost now, almost a woman, monitor a year near Manfred. Like I said,
all right.
Okay,
so as you see, South, no, wine age, that's a massive with you.
I like you calling down the app or no, NDC or no, and yet sitting and near all contesting and I'm challenging no. Yaw Owusu Brempon, the one our friend Yaw
Bruni,
and our CEO, Edema Venture Capital.
Yes.
Danny and I almost pray a year in Rache, Bigger Acuniano. Last 4 years or so, Omuni and Wana is now on Dada, APT, no, inti, Nippon anyway, and I almost contested for a year parliamentary seat.
Okay, so Samia, sorry, so far, that's it. So, the Ebeko, Ira Kopuko, or the Ebeko Ira Banoho, or the Ebira, a year Dr. Gideon Wako, now the Ira Dr. Benjamin Ho, Anna, Ira Bobi Honum, that is what cover the 6 constituencies. I will have for you. Thank you so much. And Ira Bano, so cover the general. So, thank you so much for your time. Samia, sorry, is from my region. I have for, and to me, bonfires I have for Bibia as usual. Very calm at the Amain. And another area of interest, Odododio, Mankani ye cra. It's Yebeko, Odododio na house yakoe, the echo son. But it's 7 o'clock. My belief is that at this point, all the polling centers, no, by this time, maybe I see a shot, see a tour, baby, no, a shot, see a tour, but maybe with the exception of maybe a front planes because of transportation challenges, you know, and baby, I be a breaches in be very normal in elections like this. Abano, but you say we should be on. People should start voting by now. It's 7:17. Electoral Commission for may assure say there shouldn't be too much of an excuse in terms of anything logistic, but we should be voting by now. I idea very, very important. Yanko Odododio. Mamencia Obi Aojina Yanemu election headquarters Kokromoti Power. Mencha Ominia Adope. Yenua Saki Bokodie, Winston Saki, Bibia Bokodie.
Bibia Boko was a Amejina, Yamanche Palace in Pepe, and I just have voting air coso.
Good.
I started exactly at 7 a.m. this morning. And this is I'm the Kinusha and Dawson, police watching also observing 80 officials. And also, almost checking via Atuye and the participatory or review the constituency. But the point we call several centers. Now, a bit more cast, especially party folks, you know, some of the documents, you know, and aligning. But later, each officials will be sure, and I am misunderstanding being a bit more until Omar resolve it, start tension. And so far, no, the of course, we will review the constituency. But, unfortunately, by yes, by 9, 8, 10 going, you know, go for pay.
Okay, so Winston Saki, thank you. But let me just inform you, maybe if you've not followed how we do our things in this country, don't be worried. Because I can't say about the to baby a boy for see. They told me you Ghana, you know, or 2 hours to full time. A honorable is a gigi, but I'm hoping say free bear 80 quid here. One bashar say PPF free. no contem let me to ntem wan kototo no pressure ankofa mfonso bi ama contem and me de say in commando do na ye di nyina no obi e ka say as oman bapa a certain awareness abaye nyina ye mu a so key for a country a ye be say reorienting na ye develop ko enimo kwanso ko so yesa ko gina bantima obin yasa ba hobiem any news for us bantima obin
news wo nyina ne say e ka de ka twede fa obi ano ho e bantima constituency police station a ye fe no Catholic Junior High School na ni nyina ne say abato no sisi a me ka say die place ama nipa be se enum atimi atwo maba na de ye yanka e mabako anu age twede ene say wo hwe party agent edema NDC amanyuko na ebra wo mu eti abato na no na kwakotena be bia yi simpanifo ti a wo mu tete nkrata no e bia ma electric no na eho no nso no pulling stand no de omugina mutu aba no ehwe wo mu ehwe yi simpanifo na wo mu tete nkrata no na other party agent de wo mu akotena the outskirts kra but wono no NDC agent ne se de bia ho no betena se de bia obafi nani ehu barot kura wo mu te e bia ma electric bia eno na wo mu a edisantim se de bi wo mu ntia se sa enye sa de tie wo nua no mu nyina ate esuoja a obi e hwe de ekọ nwa onu kwase wo de obetena ha eno na kofa mu nche mu ase ba ko ba ya so we give am bituma bra ba ko no no to na ba ewo Catholic Primary police station ene Jesus ne bay ntonu bi le mo hu se bi ade na mo ye agent no e na bufu entie ka de awo ka ko den no e bi twede but se sie no aha na kwanen ka so security issue na police ni ba ko pe e police station ha ayi ni pado do na so ha wo mo eto wo mo aba wa ha se sie die asu pipa na de ko ma sa me ti mo ase ne ba ye no so na agent de wa tie wa no betna because wo se wo nji ko pa ka ba ko no so ha ni ndi sanse osu se wo mo bitma ti ba to be mi no ama ba ko fo abobo tim into odo so obetana ko na wa simeni peti a wo da so si wo ntini nyina na police fo na dom ba ko da wa ha de na so wetima kwe ama asumdwe ato ha abato no egusu ha ntene no na ni bi ya pa ni gusu te ya the doctor for ha dia no election headquarters
so and this is a caution to Yenyina as Ghana for we are going by rules and regulations. It's not about how you feel. The moment our emotions will lead, then we are not getting the results that we want. Since she say, Ahana agents in Betna, Modaroma, and you know at this point, baby, I'll pass a because you bindi. But if that is the case, we are just approaching a situation where maintain who has been my bribiada, mess party agents. You pray your do. You go by the rules and the regulations of the game. That these are where party agents should be. Because when you know, I shall say, I'm correcting this year, not every now we see we party there, but the next region, the next constituency is spread it all over. Let's abide by the rules and regulations of the game. This is your election headquarters, Kokromoti Power and Ekoso at the Ebro, as we are counting down to the Jubilee House and to the 9th Parliament, what a benyo muti edidim edie room, and I want to be kwakotna abanya kesiye pa so now we're chim a year the affairs of this country for the next 4 years. Kwesi Azor Akwatia, another interesting constituency. Kwesi Azor, good morning. I to say.
Good morning, Oman. Bibia Boko now so.
Oh, Nyame Adom Boko. Akwatia, my favorite food pie dey.
Akwatia, on say ahana ya frafra. Don't
make a mistake. I'm recommending a yokoko for you because don't make the Jumaso could my wife. Okay, so I'm going to be here. No, my question.
My mother say, no, noom, and I'm a shot. Say, me change some of the polling stations to her. Na the electoral commission.
Nipa
52,328. And now we're heading to some better about our polling stations. No, 119 polling stations. A work with your constituency. 119. ɛna ɛne abatoɔ no bɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ so far me no wɔka sɛ nɔnso pɛpɛpɛ ɛna abatoɔ mpanimfoɔ anaasɛ mpanin a wɔhwɛ abatoɔ no so wɔ mpatam ha wɔde nneɛma hyehyɛ so me no wɔka sɛ queue no ɛnhyɛ da ɛnwa saa ɛwɔ akwatia lorry station Elieza awosua polling station any polling station dodoɔ no aka nyinaa ɛnhyɛ da ɛnwa nanso ɔmanfoɔ no ɛdi mu a wɔmoto aba no kama apolisifoɔ ɛwɔ ha ahonkeka no ɛwɔ soro obi wɔ ha ɔso mepɛntɛm ato makɔyɛ m'adwuma nti me no wɔka sɛ deɛ akwatia kurom ɛne buaduanom ne adeɛ deɛ abatoɔ no ahyase a bibia dada no akwa mu kama obi apɛntɛm ato na wakɔyɛ n'adwuma sɛnea yɛnim no dadaa no a bibia ɛdada no akwa mu a ɛwɔ akwatia abatoɔ mpɛsoa so
akwasi ahyase
me no wɔka sɛ abatoɔ no ahyase no nso pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna abatoɔ no hyɛ wobɛpie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ akwatia lorry station a polling station mienu ɛna wɔ A and B me no wɔka sɛ ɔmo ahyase a ɔmo to wokɔpie mu ɛwɔ AEA Zion so a ɛno nso police station no ɛyɛ mienu akwatia Sabuzongo police station yɛ mienu ne nyinaa ɔmo ahyase a yɛ a ɔmo to aba no ɛwɔ hɔ nom nti no biribiara dada no akwa mu a abatoɔ no ahyase ɛwɔ akwatia abatoɔ mpɛsoa so. Okay,
so for akwatia hefo na egyina wɔ hɔ nom as parliamentary candidate.
Akwatia nipa egyina as parliamentary candidate ɔmo yɛ mienu NS Yakumi egyina mu ɛma MPP ɔso kokoku amanyɔkuo no wɔkae a mfie na yɛtwa mu no NS Yakumi baayɛ wɔne owura Boakye Adom Henry Boakye Adom na ɔmo mienu a na ɛsɛ kɔ a Henry Boakye Adom from the NDC ɛna wɔwi ni yɛ afi yɛtwa mu anasɛ mfisia na yɛtwa mu wɔn mienu a na asade atetare so ɛwɔ akwatia abatoɔ mpɛsoa so a ɛnɛ wohwɛ mu a ballot paper no so NS Yakumi edikan Henry Boakye Adom ɛtɔ so mienu nti wɔn mienu ɛna ɛnɛ wɔn de atentam so wɔ ha nyɛ asɛm kuma akora.
I see. Ma mena was say what timide akwatia so nkomo abre kama ewo hanim say that's Kwesi Azo representing your election headquarters Kokromoti Power ewo akwatia yaba back to studio era agbe ma ye wrap up on so far the what no you okay
so far near Martin me okay with the exception of near Siwo Asante Mampon na usi sudua pa se near electoral officer no Gideon Wirekun woye no wanye na adwuma yi as a trained electoral officer because we need the rules of the game
exactly
enye headmaster students affair say oma political parties no representative in other civil society organization or monitor elections no edimu adanse say election no some year start ye bie ni say intina wo susu dua no ne wo ka no na SAF say electoral officers na ye train wo mo no eni say wo mum na so wo so confusion dia e de man so twen e beba nti no
okay so masa about so Dr. Hezwa ujini say the political parties they've been able to communicate well at the say ejina so the to ababo.
Okay, me da sifi komna. Me sure say because the stakes are very high. And you know so far no dey me sure pass say no also mo ye no maye. If you say one year communication here e be kwati yaw. Aha. Nti no me GD pass especially party akese no MPP NDC ene ne aka ne nyina communication machinery no me sure say omotima yo madwuma yi. If there's one year where you now say, I'm calling year, a backwatia.
Okay.
The communication there, me sure pass a koi.
Okay, so you have a Amasaman constituency, Abasia, a Riparigina Oduman area, no Gina. Ephraim Saki, Marchi, na Etese.
Yamanadomo.
Ephraim Patroma, Nesoka Krebi Mame, because this is your election headquarters. We are Srania, Okonko Pama Ghana. Enti Amasama constituency bibia de nakwem.
Hello.
Amasama constituency bibia de nakwem.
Bibia de nakwem. Epi ame wo Oduma Methodist school oho na me gina tsia.
Okay, so so DNAC wo
yeah, tsia ye wo se homati itinu do ha so amon do ha da salai wa ha amon do ha
So abono so Amasaman Oduman, electoral commissioner Enro.
Yeah.
Wow. I see. Me now I say. I think say quickly. Say I'm pedumbe to me electoral commissioner for the Nkoma just to draw the attention. Amasaman Oduman. As we speak, it's 29 minutes after 7. Another electoral commissioner for Abia Honum. That's quite worrying. They quickly, I think that they should move in to check the situation there. But voting Ashasiye Miami Hodo over 40,000 polling centers in ano voting Ashasiye Honoma Ekoso. Back to Dr. Paul Hezjanamika. If say Oshe ruler Kasa Eddie the Obodi Centrono play in this election, have we done well or ye modern bono and so any sir?
Oh, make us say we've done well to a greater extent. If we say so, here previous elections are ehuna. I feel the no say so far say rugby kind so far so good in terms of say they are comport ho ene ahokeka na ewo mu ne ade no basa ene hoye bia enya emaye enti no make us say to a greater extent no ya ade party machinery ne ade na omo ina omo nsam no aka no ato asom if you say all the mfoni kakra ya hwe no utimu say kasa na wo moka no say asoman ba pa na ye me de pa na ye say onim ne oye onim ne oye nti no untimi ntinchim ne san ye bibia onim say na me kwa akoye nti no eno ana meye.
There was a certain fear, some months back that Ofa baby, oh come on, yeah, got to, but if you watch the pictures and Nipa Ekasana, you are having a different feeling now.
Exactly.
Ghana for no.
Exactly.
And so why?
Exactly. I'm surprised myself because
what is the trick? Just a few hours to say kotuaba. No, na me share obini ni ampofoje on our election headquarters. Na me share me call VIP station. No, me call other places. Bebia jammed. 90% of the people no obia say ekotoaba. And then this enthusiasm na back to say.
Me feel say voter. You don't have to trust the voter so much.
You don't have to.
Yes. Obaka say voter party men to when you ACCC ya. Obia o share enthusiasm amode akwa. Na che say obi o ha on kana asem hye ni trim nti no hye ni trim to time no so a na akwakoto na aba. Into no voter ne de untimi ni behavior no say de no untimi ensisi de say oh na mahu ni ntino ebe ko say eda no duro na me kan be say even on box no crampo no na adwekra yes na adwetimi sisa on box no na adwetimi sisa ntino enthusiasm so far no am say akoye pa and am say bebo bi about
voter na is sophisticated kakana
very much so. Very
it's not the days of me come and to French one my parents be fast and they really tension.
And this year no my very sophisticated. We okay so the bibe man obetimi age no ato ya. Obeto ya. If you say or you are very much convinced about nia okwato abanama. So here US elections here akoya. O share polls e corner ade na they have sophisticated a year omutimi the polls.
But it defy polls.
Yeah, exactly. Into no sa na me hu. I'm very happy say sisi am say turnout no ni ehu sisi epeja pa na kire me say amanfo e wareche me say afia bato ombeto ni pa ma ni pa opeso otoma no.
Okay, so this maybe might be but are we voting this time a tribal lines, religious lines or impact or sabato mana?
Okay, ethnic, consideration. We are there. Religious consideration. Then so no issues. Okay, my issues, policies. Policies, issues. Say me fancy be one particular religion. Then so me share issue candidate no ede bana it outweighs it's our sentiment na me wono the issues no very 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 important and no na me feel say it tells it towards voter no decision making
you are going me sure so true you person can be
kwabra wo kan asem bi na ma me nsusu dua say sa asem na ubusa say media no play critical role in this election so far no it is saying metimi aka say it got to a point in time say they now can no enkrofo bebre won adwen say omo ento aba no. And you ask yourself why?
Yeah.
Why? Because your friend protest votes. Or protest say a kwanya ye fast way to yabano. Or mu timamufo no anase nkrofo Ghana for nyam faso esa. Nti dodo na akwakwa esa election na afno won. Meto aba de na esa menya. Impuntu o mensa etimeka impuntu esa mensa etimeka. Masetena mu etesen the living condition. Into wɔhwɛ no ma ekokɔ so ɛwɔ manum na na setena no ensaye bia mamu na protest vote no eba mehwɛ no ma bi wɔ 2020 wɔ near the biase coalition center police ni panyimu anu oda no mibusa no say election no obeto oso no de no kwasem ni aba no onto na mibusa an say denti na onto wo se wɔhwɛ from 1957 Ghana back or some more kenkan no ABC 2020 or expect second time radio Ghana betimi develop action be
you are going best about so at that time but this interesting from 1957 Kwaku Asante at that time another constituency to watch at that time constituency Kwaku march na have another mean hello, Kwaku Asante.
Adenta community, in fact, Oshe from estate, Edeba down in the last 10-15 minutes, about one FIAC or Adenta. In fact, if you look behind me, a number of persons have already started casting their vote, almost started to Omaba. Say, Oshe, this particular polling station, sir, Yache Mubeye Insia, so. The number of people who are here have been divided into 6 different polling booths. 20 minutes ago. Now, there was a little misunderstanding as to if an but the electoral officials know to me are sorting out that issue. And Yama Eko Suboko ha man for a fila in Mubako and I spoke to a gentleman earlier and Obama Mania said anybody buhamobaha as early as 4 a.m. In fact, some of them were holding papers, actual numbers were so, and that particular gentleman, not a number of 40. And I can't cry and so so far the process is moving quite fast. So Nipa krani electoral officials are stamping these ballot papers are yet for akwa akoto maba ekoyi nti mamenhwe se metimini abato amanfo asa like akra ba to aba hwe se metimini won akasa mba Adom TV metimini wa bonkomo kakra about oba ha se ne ne mai koma o ucha unso okay eja mpa cho metimini wa akasa kakra Adom TV oba ha process ne ko sen de ma o
this is the insanity ne
next in line so fa una
me na me so me na me ko say
that is a voter or should I say akakakra na eduno so but fact you share line mo ono na odiswa akakra na ono so kotonaba eja nti Adom TV live near Adom FM but your process na I cost say the amount emra oba ha no
oh so far so good yeah
but oba ha ano papa na say oba ha
is about 45 minutes ago yeah
and akakra na work
yeah it's on a pipeline everything is perfect yeah
thank you nti amanfo our line mo kwakoto about this particular polling booth and I say so far so good the process is going well mamenko hanso just say metimi ni amanfo e babeto abai ebi edi nkomo kakra ahwe senia ekwa eja we dey me no nkasa kakra Adom FM ni Adom TV process ne concern de ma no pay
go smooth so far yeah
but oba ha in temper na say oba ha nchiranchi
me ba be say 5:45 there about yes
oba na amanfo ha da me ho bi akra na o number 40 untu su nya number ni bi
yeah me nya 138
at the time oba
yes
alright ko ni say numbers no omo ye enu anya adwuma na sa na di serial numbers ni ba be adwuma nti ama line san change ye afi na o ma hihye ama ye hu e di alphabet edin no ɛna ama yɛn ɛno na yɛde yɛ adwuma sisi a ama asomdwe aba mu.
That's it. So, about halfway, some of them explaining to me, say, "Omoba hano pan, omoba ham tempa, ebesan lie, ekoye, ebinya 130, 140." But that was one. They ever kind of one logo line. But the electoral official said, "Materials the buy on who said." Some of the polling stations arrangement is in terms of alphabetical order because the Electoral Commission a decentralized process. No, send will be able to tuna bantem. And the polling station be yes, about 700 and 600. And the next line on we now numbers, and you must say, Ebiana, we are number 1 but over call the next polling station, maybe we number 20 and number 30. And so those arrangements have been done. And see. Onia the ekoso ha and say adenta oba adenta ha about to start in the last 20-25 minutes about to ekoso so smoothly. The gentleman I just spoke with, he has just made his way to go and vote, and he has been called. The ID card. They will check whether he is in the register, and then ultimately he will get to vote. And Tibia Koso Ewaha Bokoa, Bibia incident BNC, and so far in our monitoring in Adenta, I call various polling stations, Bibia Trese, Bibia Koso Bokoa, Ubia Ento Chima, SMBNC, Bibia.
And what Timothy San Kama say, Eddie Adenta is also a place to watch Cozy and Ramadan, and also very interesting. Adenta, Adenta. I'm sure Adenta so more and I bring your motor. But Iragbe now Kasenti for no see on my
yes, into Kwabna election no na protest votes at Aba say one no worship development paradigm so worship baby Ghana e
no meet me go free 1957
enti one no o carry na adwen hwa second Ghana baby edru
no che Dubai che America
enti won hu de enti a say Ghana sa amre no ya wi enti anu enti no one de won to Aba but Nansen media no more starting no for the past 3 months me observe no makakra na me hu ye say mo started some campaign bi say enkrofo kan so mo nto aba enti mo ye ne say da bi say abato no wo ye wadwen say onto a obi be kwa akoto na wakwa akoyi nipa ensese wo yi no enti sa campaign na mo started ye na e mamanfo hu say da bi me so no ani kwan se metena faako me so me nso sama adwen kakra me kasa me nto a asemati be kwa akoto no wayi o mampanyin bi a sebi mani enna no so oba be ye o mampanyin na nso no enam se wo wan kwa akoto ndi no asemati akwa akoto ama na ama sa nipa no ani aba benya ne se mampanyin nti sa message na mo sha ase kan ye no gidi sa tonkrofo asomu a dodo no ano aye won adwen se enye den a me wo ayi amemrenfi bi ewo me mu se de me se pe masetena mu se ese ko se de me se pe development se ese ko se de me se pe se o man mu no empuntuo bi asimi eba no menyanya anensa na ensusu no eye se me bomoden na me koto maba na me kire nipa kro a me pese obedi me so nti sa campaign no me gidi se etimi aboa ma enkrofo aye so passionate to go and express their franchise.
Fantastic. And then Mamenka said, well, just like Ekawan said, Ghana is winning. I'm surprised. And Dr. Hezra, I don't know. I am seeing us moving beyond 80% in terms of general voter turnout. The probability is maybe 75 at 80 or 80 very high. Because how can demonstrate say we are on.
Correct. Near Okane, so we share West African sub-region. Now we share election. Ya rania. Tembi out to Ghana for your percentage. And that a Kosropa. Ya ye tattoo aba, see ye to aba, say yes, say ye tattoo aba. No tembi an ye dear eta equa any moon. Near Okano, see ye 80% granny babe 78% grandpa. I just say Nipa don't want at me out of 18.7 million. Plus, or more etimi are registered. Okay. Yeah, expected set turnout.
So let's do the presidential election voter turnout since 1996. Ocean 1996, it was 78%. 2000, it was 62%. Runoff, it came to 60%. 2004, 85%. 85% in 2004. 2008, 70%. 2008 runoff, 73%. 2012, 79%, 2016, 69% in terms of voter turnout presidential. And then 2020 presidential voter turnout, it was 79%. So it tells you that the toughest and highest 2004, 85 percent. The bar closer 2020, 79%.
2012
and
79%.
Okay, 79. Yes, 2012 79%. And also, so 2012, 2020, 79, and then we have 1996, 78, and then the peak 2004. 85%. And it by Yabako Imana Japan Amasama. Amasama Yasaba back. I want to say, Bibi, come on. Hello, Ima.
Hello.
Yes, Apom to say.
Adom.
Oh, Nyamiadum Bibia de Nakwaso. Amasama, Masha Siana.
Ahaye Amasama constituency. Polling station, best of the best academy. Now, Equable 80 by this time, Nipa Becha Bibre, Santi Bibre, Ewaha, Isi Omo Manina Ewaha. Nanso, ballot box near ballot papers, Enyam Beduye. It's Yama, Nipan Jejana Bibre, who say on Quambra, and also on Koswa and Kain. And Senator Papa Bako ye na adwen senka oba be no mwakasa nanka wa church mumu nsem nanka wa kame nsem down na ono makasa sene bia be kwam be paso ato aba because omo kira yo mu two ye wo number 4 the same police station ye wo bibia ye wo number 4 and ye wo bibia ye wo number 5 it wo guso church mu na full agents ni bi e ba say on show ne credential chese ofi east na ono so ka say eni ha nto ma mpina me na nchireche ma ye dede kakra bi nanso echi no no a wote ase e ma bibia tutwa na owa ha oye oso east person owa ha na o ma me person ka wa ne be kata kakra opanyi ha ya dum ti then of course I am by this time ballot paper no any ballot box enyamba
the way they made that say, who person will need a casa. The woman say, the woman say, young Amudi papers no, boxes no, Brian no. Yeah, you want this particularly your doors. This is your doors no move 80K the amount of various centers. In the name do your suya, in the do your what, and I am saying Sabbath Miaka, into your train, say, yes, I become by this time here. In the next 30 minutes there.
Okay, so Ima, even to start with, at the end the treasurer or the electoral commissioner name or maybe a percent yes, the electoral commissioner name.
Okay, me electoral officer, me presiding officer or Ahanomo. But the internal can the first person make granted interview ni say me accreditation your money nothing I deba. Until I mean, person made disclose to me once, into a bar, and they made me a grantee interview.
Wow, this is a bit worrying because would you electoral commissioner assess all those things are there bar? Is that correct?
Am I also your kind of?
Make sure say it now be anyway dear dancers or electoral commission for representative for her. Is that the case?
That is the case.
It you see no man will do bribe pacho.
The the next 30 minutes there in Sabeka.
But so far, yeah, you better about what you mean, Yakasama, Yakoma Bafom.
I had the sense to be a has to be possible. The only more train the next line of action and almost train to be
But what communicating with a Nipa or more materials, Nebrama, Monama, and I'm Quemuba.
And but you are from almost and I'm Quansoeba. You're from 30 minutes ago, almost over.
Okay. So, more as someone managed that polling center, Muna more honum. All right, Imale Japan, my main that's it for a year in Coma Papadia brain. Na afe or mobile back, no more settler. We'll come back and then we'll have that conversation with you. Because ballot box in my and a papers so my as we speak, but or say Nam Kwanso because miamia wodo ye to aba no so nti distribution na a delay. Once it delays no hours and as a minutes a delay na no there are going to be extension to the kwakoma to ye wo amasama say about 8 o'clock or 1 hour extension. I'm sure that's how it should be. I want to be pump no num pepe and the 1 hour kofa mintim once na aba if so can 7 went many 7 so nti bredo do obehwe no man ba bedu no so bredo do na no calculate a no aside the account but you see the about to no cost almost everywhere. As I say, a trouble biano, a coso, with the exception of a few ones, be a issues kakra. Dr. Paul Hezo, I'm saying, Anafi, David Agwe, so, ye call yeji, so, Maman Chaminia, Techi, our yeji, Daniel Techi, Marchien. Okay, Wahumano. Atiko ebesa about so yejinsu another interesting point is see the echo the air also into my member back now fi ento nkomo so doc so far so good or electoral commission committee kakra na is manageable for now.
Okay na me kakra about attendance ne voter turnout I'm say oh yeah statistics be from 96 be pem sabre on the average na high na ye ba ha no infoni a ye hu ye aye aboa omo de atoto to eno kireo say ani braba na me hu na me sref say 2001 same picture na etwago sa
it's a shame
enya film
it's a shame because eragbe ebo kwanya the papa says it's a shame
but on say omo need the right materials omo de ba into no the work
but why should you in fact you should be discouraged if you're shrimp padia, so only one only oba come and join the queue. But abo nisa konyani
I'm looking at it from the enthusiastic point of view. Say nenya brise or kotwaba, but it's a shame as you are.
Abraham, me just say why observe elections na ache.
Yes.
Me nimu from those days.
Yes.
So until one monitor elections na. And na crowd body, my can say be crowd answering them.
Yes.
First, no,
1 a.m.
12 midnight.
Yes.
12 midnight.
Me who bia wo Kumasi abonten ne constituencies ahodo pa se ye de bo to ne ye san kete kra. Enti ye si mu ache enu bi na police ne kan se sa no ma we ka ya de a yakoye nim kakra aka ho ama empuntuo etimi abakase a ye hu se nkrofo de abo ne nuane nkonya salai wahu
spectacle
say ye preko ye nim chen ba bia ye we so eno na dey say protest vote e dey ba obi encourage say protest vote even in advanced state protest vote aba because nkrofo expect so much from their various governments in this abano entimi and deliver goods to the people. Basic amenities in life. Me tell you, o commentary, our radio, television. No maybe ho na kwabna wo hwe ba bia o ma na du pa no. Eni kwan se ye bre ansa na yetimi anya ye basic necessities of life.
That's right.
Because what to kwan wa konkrofo amanso wa na nan be. Wo hu ne ye. Nti wo ba wo memu na nyankopon ye wadom na obeye president, obeye minister of state, obeye MP a. But modern says I am dear now was here. No ma wehu I man crofo asetenam agua momo no move. The last time na me war in Europe in Czech Republic me war more airports no more to omaba. Na me interview crofo busa say na bato adan mo dem mfa no seriously. And I say mo mfa no say do you know, interestingly, in your country, I trust my government that my government will provide me what is needed. As more nipa kro country no. What tells me is that nipa kro ni basic conditions na setena mu bibia no ogide se aban ne betimi aye na pede ade amano. Enti so wankwa ankoto kra na afoforo to a ebetimi akoye kwabna busa se ye mamu ye betimi aka confidently se maban betimi aye ne ye amamiana.
No.
Sa no ma no na ese ye ma ye ni da ho. Ni ehun ne se da bi said ye see Moache Ghana, ye see from 1957, ye J for Hoodie no, yenya sa political independent no economic independence said the beya ya sister betimi ago e de amayen ni nyina yetimi aye chest house there be ma ban betimi provide the basic necessities.
But I've always had this concern, especially when I sit on the Kosi saying Asemba kwa Bribia Dameka and then maybe Form 5 1989 now Accra Kumasi Road I'm apply up to this morning I can say Abayaba Abayaba so still we are struggling.
Yes,
sure sir.
Akwantempon who here power man Ghana.
Yebeko priest aba and okase penaz what kamia ma me hu dia me mo which is obi ka obantuma say ye did your mu ye na chipa dia na ka ba no kwa
Kwabra ye protest vote asma wo kan na emu odu papa wo de yawo and wo de kasa asem no say ye did there akwa achiri pa ka bato kani kwanse ya tubi.
So you remember maybe the communicators
Okay.
Pro East what to say Daniel Tachi. Hello Danny.
Hello, Pacho, my name is who you?
Good. Pro East, right?
Pachane.
Now more specialty in terms of a journey a day. A day on paper.
I had the journey on paper and passed the fufu ni bankuna yadwania.
Pro East and
paper. No, it's just a tools up in a bedi sobio.
Okay, Danny Bobby Kovo, baby, I shall say to about Pro East and
Pacho, ya shall say to about Pro East. Now, Ebra me ba police centers no, we visited about 10 police centers so far. Me call Isiano VRA JHS 1 and 2. Me call Hoko inspector Ebra na above 5 o'clock. Me do hono na nipa be 6 and the war queue more transaka officials no beba na omatimi atoaba. Me free home me call traditional council electoral area and also 1 and 2. Me do hono me call 2. A branch be ne hu do no and if I so airport kakra ono was so obedu ho 2 o'clock pepepe and obedu ha wo twen say the condition into no or twen say kan about one betimi ahia na ono so ato na ba nti na so no na the first person obedu ho ne this one no ebedu ho 4 o'clock na if you me call ye di Isiano Church of Pentecost and also there were 3 police stations e wo ho no densely populated. And also because Horonet all is set for electoral commission say 7 boy no commercial say. They will me wo ho na me nya ne say oba Isiano VRA police center one so omo BVD akọ so omo di ejuma no verify voters no and stand on mato aba no ehun eto chimama at 740 kwa no na abato no ehia say enti emamitu anamo ba ho me ba ho se stamina ka say afei e no ma hia say a omo to abano nipa so a ejina queue mu a omo pese omo to abano edos ye papa me ni presiding officer wo ho no edin komo tese no kre ne emiti no sa pepepe na tie emom ne ema ni ba sa no de ono ntimi tene mom ade a wo fred omo empanyefo omo na hwe omo pidie no so saka omo mra me hwe na pidie no omo esese pama omo ne mom esan said nipa na ntimi anu hantem tina ma abato no delay ba 45 minutes answer na omo ehia nipa odi kan ba ha ono na me betu no ebra ebe 5 a me ba ha no etrese ade a wagina ha tia ape na adro ne so enti oye retired doctor na oye juma ewo hospital kati na owa ha na eho na oye njia doc ye makwa baba Adom TV so okay ye nim se uba ha che anopa bra na ebe 5 a me ba na ogina line mu na opesa ka wotu no ntense ne be a obi bi owo ofi bi obetime akwakoye e fa ne se na afre na wotu aba
o maka se na today no ewo problem enti e ma delay kakra
okay enti se afide ehun etochi ma ama wan me atu aba ne ntem no e be affect wejuma na ka opesa ka wotu aba ne ntem ne kofi kokoye ana
perfect but me ndey me panesta abanu to ehia me pa.
Okay, only first person oba ha e dey na ma wo sorry ntem with your age what me sorry ntem aba ha
na yi abatro na ehia me enti na me sorry ntem but that me person me san to na me san ko fie nkoye de me person me yo fie.
Okay, you be that temperature within
me din de Philip Atubiga.
Okay, Mr. Philip Atubiga or retired doctor near Oye Juma I was St. Matthias. I brought about also any near Odisubium, a bram ba ha as at 5 o'clock, and maybe 2 or more. But after the what about a dinner, what delays are?
Me baha 5 o'clock. Now, process never started 7, but when my bar machine home, Fena, my year, we started to my bar.
Okay. All right. Me who mami back one na otu se ni na kwanim na the night no kana na anything ansana watimi anadako ballot box no so akoto aba emte wotu ye no mafa no eko na manu bi so asala wa ha better say ni ombedi ko pacho ye makwa aba Adom TV so
me joso
yo adenti na afi na wotu aba na say denti na usala wotu aba
intense
open society. Okay. Yeah, that's it. But you're my Adom TV so. Yo. I didn't know I know pay what be general more person to aba.
Person to na aba to no benya ahunto.
Okay.
Yeah, they ahunto be na to.
Okay. So who beto benya aban papa obe boa ma wo ato. Enti na o
to aba.
Okay. No to no be general more no. Okay. My mention, I mean, Peter Party agent, no, so, yeah, ever, no.
What I'm watching the what's happening, you didn't take yourself by I think somebody should normally is going to move in the future news and I don't write about it. I don't know how it is.
Reverend, something for them my ear inside, or they know that.
He's working. The official didn't have plans to start. He's actually
Good luck, Jonathan. Good luck, man. I remember I knew coffee. Now I you more. Now walk. Oh, we've observed this fair free. Mama Jeff, we should go and look for that job to do. You and AU Observer mission. Look at good luck. Sleeping in some hotel somewhere. When you get somewhere, you go to some very well organized police station.
In 1992, Ebrana and Yeshe Kabameka Biamamu NDC now winning star area has and Kaninaka or Mushe at Tebuate, Naya Freha at Tebu North. In 2004, and Yeti, a year district, Mabanyano Pro East District, and as a Pro District. Pro District, no, and also by 2012, no, and it's not a Chemumi, no, I know Pro East and West. From 2012, every Sabrenum. Dr. Kwabradonko, the former Prime Minister, Onunana Oye MP Waha, a copy Mr. Omuko Prime Minister, 1 year Aquanya Ansan to Asubium parliamentary candidate, a branch of Emmanuel Kukubuam Ebeti. Now, near Emma this year, there no proof is one of the constituencies there, the best independent candidate, FPA Muhapa. Usha, somewhere 2012, independent candidate FPA, no free MP Pamanu Konomo. And now confusion kakati ya omunya independent candidate obejina ye 2018 to the same thing omunya independent candidate ebejina mu na enne de aminu kasa candidate nyensa na ejina mu ewo parliamentary seat no every parliamentary seat no the nipa odi kan you see papa apetogba ono ejina mu idima MP Kamanu Kono ni oto sumienu NDC candidate ayefano Emmanuel Kukubuam na ni oto sumiensa no ono central ni ayefano Felix Kwabena ni makon dani pa miensa mabubo omudinja no omubia no a wako abato epe na usha most of the time mabuna na wa ha no on some omo kan say ebra jamula ekoye DC ewo West was a jira ho eko contest a wo win ye no omo hu ne say imputo ba ho etinipa mi say omo ejina omo echese akabe na kan say kakra be ba ha ebe bo omo ma omo so ba hu ne say imputo be ba ha but higher NDC dominated area yenim say NDC na win ebra no bra no iti omo hwe say so if that justice no best sister and I say NDC omo metini omo dominance no na omo timi as a justice no but my no more over 50,000
we should put the two of them
voted and ye wo ye hwe say omo timi ato aba na ye say why na come December 7th ye best training in na what me abem rasebejane ediama mindset.
That's what I'm talking about.
East, Danny, thank you so much for your time. Now, what's me breaking it down? So, I might say, you call Hohoy South.
This police center
okay.
is not.
So, as an observer, good luck, Jonathan. Because you're picking this issue for your Saba.
Questions. Ask people who are in other parts of the country. But so far, no, towards conduct.
How did you and team zero down on the specific constituencies to visit?
No, we, for the West African Elders Forum, will concentrate more in Accra area because we are not technically election observers. We don't issue reports. We are here to see that there are no crises. That is the main thing of the West African Elders Forum. If there are issues, we join the stakeholders to deal with the issues. So we don't push people into the interland. So we cannot make a comprehensive statement about the elections in the country until we meet with the ECOWAS observers. I think that meeting will be tomorrow. We'll meet with the AU observers and we'll meet with the Commonwealth observers. Then we'll have an idea about what goes on in the whole country.
You were in Ghana before the polls. You met with the Electoral Commission, met with political parties. You're here on the day of the polls. Will you say things have improved from the time you came here, the concerns that you've heard, and from your engagements with various stakeholders?
Yes, when we came here in October, 7th, 8th October, we were here to engage with stakeholders. We met with the security group headed by the Inspector General of Police, made up of the police, the army, the immigration, the fire service, the customs, the prisons, and so on. We met with the Electoral Commission, chairman and senior officers of the commission. We met with the political parties and the principal candidates, NPP and NDC. We met with the civil society, and the issues were raised. The political parties raised the candidates raised some concerns. The civil society raised some concerns, and we took up the matter with the security agency, the Joint Security Force headed by the IGP, and also with the Electoral Commission headed by the chairperson of the commission. And all those issues were addressed, the gray areas, the promise. And we believe that those things have been sorted out because we've been asking questions from those who are conducting the elections. And so far, people, both the agents of the political parties and the Electoral Commission officials are comfortable with the procedures going on. So we believe that all those areas are sorted out. The key thing is probably at the conclusion of elections, how they manage the data, the results from these polling units to the national. That is where people express concerns, which we are yet there, but we will also monitor that process.
But you are positive that that will also end?
I'm very hopeful because this country is known for discipline, and I believe it will end well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so that's former president for Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, touring quite a number of polling stations here in the Greater Accra region. Came here just some few minutes ago to tour the by-election.
So that's Goodluck Jonathan, Kane, Nigeria, Mampenyin, what to say, and also Adom, Komokama. Now we try Ghana for you kama at their chair. And Obama I encouraged this morning, this country is noted for, discipline. And he knows to say, they will cross this one too. It reminds me of God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. We, as I said, show crying. Ho our dimu abedia dance we e dia fa Ghana ho dia bibia e catch us say ko na kotoaba ko fa giant ko fa sika ko fa party ahye so de enko enioma bia ense emfata e wo sa bia onom Dr. Paul Hezel Hanum Sansona era David Agbe so e wan say e go so din komo on your screens you say the presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na kotoaba no intuition for you na okoto aba or also baby obviously okohwe ono anim na wasa the team the name ono ekohwe the name the team the name ti yebekwa omano so na ye nua be ma is it ye nua no wale ye nua Jibril, good morning. I promise to say. Oh, Jibril, Yaira Jibril. Oh, no. Odi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Echi Inti, or the Hong Kong, Ebebre. Makacho, you said, Joe Mahama, Koshe baby, na Bawumia, Koshe baby, na Alan Kojichi, Mantia, Koshe baby. It reminds me of General Eskin. But we've grown, we've really grown as a country. We need to appreciate, even though the old can say we could have done better, But Oshe baby and another na Gina, they say Oshe graph na kakra maybe adamaka. But see, you might not like the pace. But we are not really stagnant like that.
Stagnation stage, and I see not one fair to the situation.
Okay.
However, we share the history of Ghana. Nakwabra Wankasa, the last time I meet you, we Obi.
Yes.
Namunam France, Paris, Abonti. Then one man,
yes,
I want crofo crew.
Yes,
no more share a good year, crofo better safe. Ghana has no more develop or woman. Me say, Kwabna Meko School was Switzerland. Me fit Switzerland, Geneva, Echo, France. Within 3 hours, 43 minutes, Nemedru would play a train in Kwana Mefa. Kwabna within Europe, me far best 17 countries and Sana Meba Ghana quite recently. Una baby ana wo hwe kwan ya omo afaso develop na kwan ya omo faso ka Ghana asem na ukọ conferences international conference ukọ forum no omo bo Ghana din a ubusa han enti me man ye ka ho asem sa no we just say amanfo peja Ghana
we need Dr. Hezel we need a certain orientation.
Yes
ye be ba hono but yen call Jibril hono modi the flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Jibril go on there to say
good morning.
Bibia Kama.
Hello, Otemenka.
Jibril Pacho Meteo Kana, Mibusa say Bibia Ayaboko, baby. I want hello, Bibia Ayaboko, baby. I want
Oh, Bibia Ayaboko.
Okay, we understand.
DA primary. Kariga. Hona, Vice President, flag bearer of New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Abetona Aba.
Okay, what were we? I see.
If you are not really, but that's all,
Vice President Atua Baby and all Chia call for Honum.
But we run the curve after your reporting.
Okay, so that's the case. But apart from say what Chia we are all corner so far. Nipa do na aba ho no obia line no and what's to say
line there line no amanfo to omaba na vice president by obetoni there we after process no to aso
na bambo wants them to say security wants them to say security
security there tight power security tight there's a chasing security treasure vice president convoy na enye easy na otimi hu say enye police station hon kwa na around police station na security are very tight
Okay, so Mamina
bibia calm bibia.
Okay. Move on check. Okay, Gabriel me dasi password to me in common we are bre. You better about once you're following the vice president, but clearly who say abon home body aketwi kasa ni bi. Abon home body park.
Me person ya wo kan. Abon home
body bo.
Say no ye ti wo man mu no. Asante kasa no akoba bi bia. Ba ye musa say ya ye ti asante. Ya so yet me kan foforo e kasa.
Yes, yet me kan foforo de bia na.
Eye key.
Ba kwatena boliga fra no me tin kakra bi me kontina eye bro de me krom kasa be ya de. Ba boliga ment mi fra me ko ya kopim baabi. Me betina nkran so me sa kwatena nkran mapamu. Esa ye adwuma radio good nkran no me twifa me bu kakra. Ba ko pie wonzima. And still me twifa me bu.
Kakra kasa ya de bia. Eboa ye kasa hodo a.
Yes.
Chese baby a woko bia no woni afoforo nkomodie bibia mu ebie akwanya bebre ma enti kasa de ya de a good identity say utimi kan nkrofo kasa na utimi ni nkrofo interact a chese ama utimi nya privileges bebre enti said ya brand and watimi abomodin akasa kakra wotwe mu no sa na yesu afoforo de.
Okay, so Dr. Ezwa Mamimbusa said anyway see kono uhunu say bibia ebe wie wasumdwe mana so far we signals about through reporters and miamia hodo I think bibia be koboko.
We are hoping say bibia be koboko na initial signals I pick na kire say bibia did na akoma ekoso kama na good luck Jonathan former president of Kasembi I say Ghana is noted for discipline. That's a very solid statement no I mean you see I know say Ghana for so asem na adanse de na ya dia fire ho no you make sure say you be cost say be enkofa bibia boni bia ema but infoni a ye hu sisia ne ne ekoso ina say bibia of course human institution there we den a obenya ne marketing kiti bia enkoye ne area but generally speaking no I think say ekoso kama na me hope say if na by this time I copy menumre any beyond cry about start say ye kan aba no na bibia da na akwa mu kama
okay
so ya ehunu de e ma reshem kese pa.
Okay, so how South Anthony, good morning. Why kadwa bibia e kama. Hello, how South Anthony, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Bibia e kama how South.
We're Hohoi constituency.
Hohoi constituency. Okay, so yes. Hohoi constituency, Bibia Kama.
Bibia Kama.
Electoral Commission for Omasho Mujumediasi, Bambo once
Bibia shall now to beginning, no? Sana, among for Bima report, beginning now as a machine on a Hajika now, so Antebia and Bibia shall say, and to Bibia court of fire for
okay, so
you're 145 polling centers within the Hawaii constituency with four traditional areas. Total number of voters within the constituency is over 70,000. Over 70,000 and voting there.
Okay. So here for the age now for the parliamentary.
Okay, for the parliamentary, the incumbent Honorable John Peter Moe, National Democratic Party candidate Esther Amevo, Thomas Wolanyi Cheko for NDC, and Stephen Idef Ajraku, original People's National Convention, that's PNC. Now, police centers via Mikoeno, the agents, maybe the other two candidates, NDC, PNC agents, some of the police stations, agents in Niho. Now, so NDC and MPP there, almost all the police stations are Mikoeno, and almost all the Mikoeno there, agents.
I see. Anthony Mamindasi, for your report from Hohoi, Ebesaba back when the need arises. But Iragbe, why is it that Abatobia, Ebetubiano, you have a lot of faces on our ballot papers, especially with this one, but Oko grounds are Is MPP NDC? Why is so?
Kwabra mo tedi monkomo ewo radio so say yes Ghana. Yes we from afofro other developed countries. Ye enye me nwanwa say ukọ United States two dominant political parties. Ukọ UK. Any ama ahodo bebre no ya na two dominant political parties na timi ehurigina. Nti Ghana de no enye unique say MPP NDC na timi ehurigina kase. O share the records from 1996 ya obobo so nyina. Tambia no anye NDC a MPP. Say MPP e dia akonya no best 16 years. NDC so enye 16 years. They started the Fourth Republic 1616. Into 2024 the and yedi babe hu say oh NDC betimi ehuru agina ana say MPP so betimi ayeden ehuru agina na yehu two main political parties in new oboa ama alternating of political power.
Should we be encouraging, for instance, look at 13 faces on the presidential ballot?
Oh,
should we be encouraging?
Omanya develop efifi sen no you ube hu sa no ma no hu se number no kosoro then it is giving you a signal say expectation and for epe ewo oman mu omo asetena mu omo living condition, economic condition, employment ne sa no ma no akọ mpempenso bi a nkrofo pese omo challenge the status quo say aden na yese sa two main political parties yi enadi yenso ananso no development impuntu aye pe no yentimi nyaaye nti womo so epeso womo set in no.
But does it mean that obiate dasi abra no come on the crash?
There be kwabna ne omo hwabrante we ayi nana ayi kwabna ayi bediako.
Yes.
Abrante sheda energy bi a otimi edi aba be wura election no. Na nkrofo fi say abrante no wo ka bia keke. Nanso so no me de mi hu no say abrante no kwotena omanye e develop okotena UK ebobra no hwe no ma obedunu mamu a no ma wo hu no otimi se da bi mpanyimfo a wo modi wo man anim no yes wo motimi govern wo man yie chan ne wono no wahu because watena Ghana ha en watu kwan ha kwakotena obi emanso several years watimi aba otimi se Ghana ba bi enam no sabi yenko yanim obi nkan se where we use say yenyina fa ko ni yetwa ye ho da bi ente sa nanso wo hwe ba bi a oman no ekwa otimi se da bi oman ba bi yesi mu no eyese ke ya tsira kwabna wo show pictures wo Ghana ba mfuturo nko a wo show pictures ya cameras ba bi ya kama but wo hwe ba bi mfuturo nko a busa han se kwabna aden na oman mfuturo agi ba bi asa unam nkrofo emanso unam Paris abonten na woni obi munenam any other places UK na munenam ho hu sa na o ma ne bi kwabra hu sa na o ma bi adenti na ye de yentimi mpagya enko yanim na san futuro sem no unam abonten nkrofo amanso kwabra ushu unshine da but the Ghana has say every day be a ubekwa akodu fie ushu gisa opepa ho so busa said then na amasa na o ma ne nyina ekoso kire yen say yema no se ye prekwa yanim na ya setena mu no mpuntu obi bam enkrofo ya o ka kumase kwan so menu mienu kwabena wan hwe ya matwa sa kwan no echen minim asante manta ba bibia ni ho a minim ehwa ne nam unam kwan so chese wan kasa se utu kwan ni wanya no se empaibo eno na man nkrofo kwa asore bebrebe no because basic needs rose kwabena mesimi nam Europe within 17 countries am for Europe ba kokora ni wa apart from say me fa KLM free akwagodo abrochi the rest of it ni nyina me train kwan nam adan yentimi connect railway nantimi mfa aha eni Kumase ntimi mfa ha enko ye fence northern region ezi yetimi to sa na mo no yesi mu ache
so yero agbe mesa baso ana Dr. Paul Hezra, a certain reorientation should take place in this country in terms of attitude and mindset and thinking, because sometimes if you look at a baby or or the long-term investment it doesn't come across a city well with us. And they pay their firebody, they are calling mostly. So I think the whole country this should be a turnaround up. Ebema, quite for so hunyoma, quite for so dwene, quite for so who said we are see any baby I could do. I am sure this is one opportunity here that reorientation. Sure. But yeah, you heard the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party or two about we know. And 70 be ordered to draw. You heard him say, "Baby, to
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you, members of the press. I've come in and I have voted both in the presidential and the parliamentary election. The process has been smooth. The lines I can see are very orderly, and we are expecting a very peaceful election. And I'm encouraging all Ghanaians to get up and get to the polling stations, queue peacefully and vote and exercise their right to vote, and let this be a very peaceful election. Yes.
Sir, are you hopeful of winning?
I must say, by the grace of God, I am very hopeful of winning this election. I think that we have done a lot of work. We have put our message to the people. I think the message has been well received, and I believe that by the grace of God, when all the ballots are counted, the MPP, myself and our parliamentary candidates will emerge victorious in this election.
How do you see the election so far?
So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country, there is calm. There's very little tension that I can see around the country. People are going to queue. In fact, I gather that people were queuing from midnight last night across the country. It shows enthusiasm, and I believe that that portends well for the democracy of Ghana.
Any figure of margin of victory?
Stephen, you're going to set a trap for me. I'm not going to fall in that trap. A victory is a victory. We just want to win. So, by the grace of God, we will win.
Can you say again what you expect for this election exactly?
Well, I expect a peaceful process. I believe that we will see a democracy in Ghana entrenched. And I want to thank all of you very much. So far, what I'm hearing in terms of reports around the country.
That's our vice president and the MPP's flag bearer. Watona baby, we're engaging media, no? And Osha the Kasana, meaning you're a communicator, so the Kasana,
okay.
A kaboom.
Pa.
A man crash Ghana.
Papepe. If say some or cano, I'm say or cannibal or cano some yeso, and on ordinary near Hononia Swatino. And Odi Wanda say. So far, no, so good. Say, you who say you will be ha. Sisi infonia ye who say, Bibia, Danako Pepe. And my regime say, a connoisseur, copy menumra, and say, Bibia Bayer, okay. Na niana Emma and Huka Crabane counting time. A honor nana tension, it is sorry, pa. Sisi and the open pockets of issues big
counting time.
Counting time. A honor
will be in glasses in Obia.
Pepe. Just a fine or shum pa. It's a honor na a hookah crab, if you say. Okay. A honor na swim you and in Swana, Biafa, I say. So, into so far on your vice president, I can say, and one on Yena, EDH.
So, Louise Mensa or a futu. Louise Mensa, good morning, I hope to say. Hello, Louise Mensa. I'm so no say assassin or man so eti iragbe the okay mami we are Mr. Brown yes sir amasaman so ntine o de be ko ache yes sir amasaman ma che
yanua o
na ho ye de
na me adom me ho ye pa
ya daura sese oja o kwan se ene be ye adwuma magana na amasaman hefa na ogina
me da se pa anopei se mi twamfoni a ye se eye aprobo no ase edifi sapema eye MA basic school hono center ewo hoye baako nnan na yabo apro akọ nyina akọhwe womo enhyehyeye a womo ye beye nonsia ene Famu hono, not just the officers to know, yeah, crado. Yeah, just the ballot boxes no ne, war more materials or masoning in a naba. It's not war muchemu at the ama centers and 9 woman in our Muya Bibia Manoko Kama. Now, one way ya bayan non song, Abwa Pahu Sima, a doomho, and now one shall say one more to about a war, Saperman, and may basic school more. Ya Bibia Daho Kama. Now, one more tremu say a hono, a bia. Nipa ne tan ba beto abanti acha machi be no mienu no na wo mo tonsante dada ya wo mo hyase ayen hyehyɛ abeto abaye nipa wo ho no na mekoto ma me ba ko oche so ba ho be no mienu mu ho no na ye ne nwanwa kakra so bedu wo no na obi ani ho ama wo twen ya kopim se no nan mu ho ansa na abrante ba ko be ka no ho nti yen ye fi ho ne de betimi akase na nipa aba ho no mo no Usha 4 centers in Nina Okabomo, Baye Bia, Ushentemua, Baye Nipa, Baye 200 dear, not or more Munino, or Motun Sante Boko, or Mokoto Apano. Now, I see I'm a new Cassadia, my boy pro, Ababe PMO. I will, a Masama constituency, satellite, and I make as a Kutun say satellite, electoral area. Yeah, polling center, Mijna, what I mean, a Grace Community International. Center, Wamu A and Amu B. Now, you better hano. Now, a year parliamentary candidate, the ma NDC, Adom Apeno, Waya Kadwanka, Obeto Naba, Hansi, near ya a train ye more, Obekoto Naba, and the one a tip in Tebi so. And she has been near Juma, our center A hono, center B hon, the Quaco. You do another say, and easy, a party agent for NDC, near MPP, no. One more anti-Omuasekura, Yoko Monata say, a presiding officer, Osher Center Bino, was of filling the pink sheet, and Sana Omasha Bato Nasano, not just 1 year. 1 year, and Tinona, a nipa bako, sorry, our Kotuna Batters or to Abano Via crab, F4 do Nipa the 2 boxes, and Sana, Kamia Somunina. Any bomb who say, hey, now presiding. One fellow pink sheet to know, not as I was presiding. I call Phyllis pink sheet. And I say, a business preside what you man answer what that's so cacao. A business preside the identity honor, a yeminaka. Momo, Tria, Manamiadum. One more per crime, a year immigration officer, or Shabaton, so I was sent to be Hano. Emma preside Yakunya, so on the boss, the crown won't fill it. Emma Nakunya, Manefili, Philippi, and son, one more time to a baton so. And the same menu said, your man, almost a baton asibium, yeah, Hano, I come so far so good. Now, Menuka says, meant to Ambra, a year honorable, said them a penny, your parliamentary candidate, and Tabia, and now or two Nabano, now, Owa, Yenini Ninkomo, near Missano. Now, one near Corne said, yeah, a baton so far, oh no. I don't know where more kwaba at the Adom TV so now. What baby?
Matuma baby, but I'm supposed to be voting for somebody. Unfortunately, machine MPK so most Canadian so me train my correction.
That is okay. So to Abama obi a wo ye proxy another.
That me ye proxy. Me the Matuma the but me ye proxy na no. The list is there. Nidin ewo on the picture ewo against my name. But verification machine is not picking from the cannibal lines. I've been asked to wait. They want to cross-check something before.
Okay, so you know so far. We share apart from that question now. We have kakra ya we wabo problem. So if you are coming for it, saying.
No problem kakra. I mean the one say in Kofoba, omujani kiu bako. The draw mo so na as you within any hassle, so we'll go to another polling station. Yes, it's frustrating. There are baby lines. When it's your time, they ask you to go and join another queue. That is the little problem I have. But aside from there, so far so good. Because of my attention kakrabai, because obi the lines when he goes to the other queue, he's expecting say meanwhile someone was in the queue before he came. You see, that's the problem. But I was expecting the EC officials will put something there. So from A to Z you are here, from F to something you are here. So that you do her, you know where to go to. But once you go the lines it does one else, you have to go to a different place.
So, Omahini, where the Nisia Wem says, I dear way, I fear a 2,000, but I told you, no, nay, a challenge, but so far, no didn't want to do where lecture officers now, a bit me sure, so would have, but I dare no credit, Ushamwa, and Dipana, Obedu any more near to Uniha, not Aquacoya, dear, and Nipa be able and your cry.
Okay, so Mamenda say for a year this wonderful presentation of the Abreya Isejina Amasama, even though the member of parliament, can one or two, we expect that these things will definitely happen. Said the Bebuama, a community. Quickly, Yabeko, a Futuna Louis Mensa, Etimine Atritrin Como, from a Futu Louise Mensa marching up home to say, hello, Louise Mensa, up home to say, hello, Louise Mensa, up home to say. Oh, okay, so Inyano, Yamba back to studio. Now, enter Rugby, it's interesting, machines no, ever higher drink a can normal.
Oh, ever higher drink a cry, FD. But, Kabna, Mammy, Kase. Vice President, the way he comporting himself with this interview, good enough for us. He has set a very good tone. He was very precise on issues. Wa vote and what me and Central Force so I didn't come up briefly and then some more kind it set a very good tone. Yeah, here's other presidential candidates so also set a very good tone.
Central for one, you understand percentage or
oh, I was a more small DBA and Pamano. Oh, yeah, no sweet, say a more behind small day, Emma. It can be there, yes, no, a benchmark. Say after election, and Juma, I think it's a question. Yes, and Central for no, some more Mubusa, they were very precise. One long statement. Means one to maybe are precise. What was that question? Oh, Vice President say this, and also no. We are no year. I think it's very good. Yes, but it's other presidential candidates.
Yes.
One more enkasaya with me akano.
Yes.
So no, a bit me abua ama political temperature no. At me ayede akoye ama yenyina. Is a very good.
Okay, so a foot to Louise Mensa. Good morning. Upon to say. Hello, Louise Mensa. Hello, Louise Mensa from a Futu.
Hello, Mangini.
Yes, sir. Meteo Kapana, where?
Yeah, me who you for Mangini.
And what's going on?
To see me were Futu to see and the me possible in day one hand. Now, the attorney said, I'm a papa need the electoral commission for it. I'm on one day. Ballot boxes then a home catane who are carrying they call me I better to Abana polling stations. Now, to see idea, may know what I say here. Mijina Don Bosco polling station. Now, had a cluster of polling stations. A goma or have doors of pay. Now, the Tianese line or many of them for Catay and until line and constant your more penal. Nanso Adom no bua no ma chese wanya abotro won di kiu no ade ba ko amasa hu ni se eya akoye se obi tu na abawi a na tu na oda su dira ha no mo hwese de be ya bibia be koso ana ta mo hwe di be ti sei no se boy ti dira ha no ma se omo ye de o ti omo ne kra o meti enti me ka dia ahalom bibia ekoye ba no pa no kojo bedu polling station. I want a cluster of polling station. I want Rasha Bejania or Hanum. A year Ura Alexander, after your mark is to Naba. I want to be a best in Pepe and or two Naba or Honum. Now, 2 years, Ubusa or Nama or Bar. Now, when I will be more, baby or two Abana, or buy and another amount for the line or as a fine Mufaso line and then Kuyi. Emma no so oba be kata Emma ye eto ye titi e dia o ma fo gusu a o mo to o ma ba bi ama fa nyina no o mo gusu o mo to aba ni we a bibia e fo wa no
na Adom akọrọ so say ugba who say efutu alum so University of Education we dey ba hanum students dey wo so win school there na emom ebi mu premier mi aba omo especially first time voters na omo to aba edikan ni bebe na aba around omo so eguso omo to omo aba ukọ honum ho dey ho is very peaceful asumye ho honum pa campus no Nemum, other areas, no, to tell baby, I be what is here, no, and I dominate doors, and I line also important yet, you know, and we'll be so to now, but not to know that season a hand. You see, and on that air possible.
Okay, so Louis Mensah, so far, BBI is smooth, efutu, that's what you want to say. BBI is smooth. All about Federal Market, what to now?
Pacho, after your market, so now, Anopa, first 7, you be a low pepper. The only first person out to Naba. Now,
Ninu answer, I need now on the other political divide, also what to Naba.
Yeah, James Sophia, medical for Honum, McCoy, and yes, so young my, and Timmy Busua, may buy Honum, now my head, the airport or Honum.
No, my father, Bumble
Heights, and that's why I have now.
Okay, and your man for Bumble wants them to say. And your man for Bumble wants them to say.
Oh, Bumble, dear, a cost fire, now the attendant said, I'm a paying by an Aminyanti, I told you for cats, Bernie, and ever around. You know, my only being say, and then I took it constituency, friends, pick up Bernie and Sana.
My
police follow patrol around, but I saw your family home. Okay. On Facebook, social media.
All right. So Louis Medase, I don't want us to jump there because Medase, because that's what I wanted to get to. Louis, thank you so much for your report. How do you feel Futuaba? And that's Pamcho for authentic reports. There clearly you have to be watching and listening to your election headquarters. No sensationalism, no exaggeration. I am sending me text messages. You've heard the two lead contenders Nakasa on this matter. And even the way they spoke, especially this morning, the way our vice president and the MPP's flag bearer Akasano settle BBR. And we are also hoping, say, the NDC presidential candidate, why a former president to name times like this, the way say or didn't come as it to soon, on corner catch na the ecoso number. But we are still talking about this matter of that orientation, this and misinformation at this crucial moment. Some few hours now, we pay you. But you're careful, that few hours now is probably going to turn upside down, whether for negative or for positive. So as we are counting down, area ambassadors are concentrating on disinformation and misinformation, their impact and effects at the brain.
Kamina, good. Me who say Abranti na report to Bantama first. Or yana, or train a sign. And your report to a foot so also or didn't send be watching a sign. Sign yes, Kwala no Boa.
Need to guide them.
Who guide you on sa or bet me a report. No man air cost 1 year can you Facebook WhatsApp. Inti we say a bit me abua and nontina say a jumano ya. So which lecture so it me a guide or more orientation. A boa papa pass election.
Okay, so there's a police briefing. Tianko Hembra, so for what the police is saying, into the police forecast.
Yeah, the Mama Kwaba National Election Security Task Force President Saha Anopei. Senia Yanemwa Tremui, Bibia, Ebesi, Efa Bambo, Efa Batway Hono, Yaba, Enemo Beche, Anopei, Yaba, Esai Abe, Enemo Achenia, Air Coso. Officers phone na bambo phone my phone na say so much share about we won say na no deploy mo ama obia e police station any baby bia ye de no atu duty bia na fisa mmeriko ye hwe yɛn officers no nyinaa ɛhwɛ yɛn emergency command center so ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛn monitor elections no na mmere ne mmere mu sɛ biribi ba yɛbɛma temamufoɔ aso ate na yɛn officers ne bi ama yɛaso ate sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bebree de motorbike ɛba polling station hɔ na yɛbɛsrɛ saafoɔ ne sɛ ɔmo ni nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛda motorbike ne polling stations ne ho sɛ wode motorbike ba park no wɔ akyire bɛyɛ 100 meters efi polling center hɔ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a motorbike ne mmɛbobɔbobɔ so bebree nkɔ so problem bia wɔ polling station hɔ na yɛakyerɛ yɛn officers ne sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ sɛ saafoɔ no ebedi saa nhyehyɛeyi so na motorbikes no ama mmɛbɔ ampem so ɛwɔ polling centers hɔ. Ebiom yɛ sky amanfoɔ sɛ ɛyɛ toll-free number yɛde to dwa no sɛ wohia biribi a ɛfa bambɔ nsɛm ho anaa wahu sɛ biribi ɛrekɔ so a wopɛ sɛ polisifoɔ anaa bambɔfoɔ asote a kae na frɛ yɛn wɔ toll-free number ne so. Number ne yɛ 0800 311 311 sɛ wofrɛ pa polisifoɔ ne bɛfa na mmoa a ɛhia no yɛde bɛma wo anaa nsɛmfoɔ a wo ne yɛn bɛkyɛ no so yɛbɛtu ho anamo. Ebiom yɛbɛsrɛ temamufoɔ sɛ yɛka asɛm a yɛnteyɛ na yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛ nokorɛ na yɛnya na yɛde kyɛ ma amanfoɔ no yɛsrɛ mu a moma yɛnyae saa yɛ na ɛno nso etimi de basabasa ɛba na sɛ muhia information yɛfa bambɔ nsɛm ho nko adeɛ a mmiritia ne mmiritia mu ɛyɛ press center ha National Election Security Task Force yɛde information no ɛba abɛdan mu yɛbɛda mo ase na yɛasrɛ sɛ monkɔ so ansa yɛasen na mo ne yɛn nyɛ adwuma mmom na ɛntɔ sɛ abatoɔ no ɛbɛbɛ wieɛ no yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi aka sɛ ampa Ghana yɛde nkunim yɛbɛda mo ase.
All right, Era Dampare, Ono team, I think that we are growing. It's so beautiful. Maybe I feel our first time on Toba. Yeah, persuade who be there. Yeah, who be that? Say the post for National Election Security Task Force Press Center. And home up to the minute report in the ACBA. As I toll free cross out to 0800 311 311. Bibi still baby fast. If you to say enkoye na pa almost you must tell mombra. Ghana, we are winning. Yeah, we are winning. The vice presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party in the person of Dr. Matthew Pekuprempe. Wakotunaba ewo Menchia South. If we are ready, Dr. Matthew Pekuprempe, you hear no about to Wakotu ewo Menchia South. And as you obi din koma Sarah Yenkowe Brown and Yeri Etwaba ewo Menchia South.
So we can speak to them.
Ima, Marchen, I pump to say.
Adom na monso e.
Oh, nyame adom. Bibia boko pa. Ya kasa ide for na ujirain.
Sese me no ko kasa ide me wo apejase polling station eno under Efia Kobi and Alaba electoral area under the Menchia South constituency.
I see. What's happening there?
Prempe ya enche kra na yura Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe wano ebo Ura Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia Echidom ama Osnoma Nyukunu wabaye na otimi ebeto na aba ewo ahase na jese anye ononko enutumi baye wone ne hokafo na afi na dofo a eta na chi omunyina eba ya otimi aba beto na aba ahase ama bibia asuje ene kama.
So you can say Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe watu abana
pepa to watu ewi
hona who can so to abana
ta oni ne ma nyina nipa nyensa no munyina o mato
enyo be fa bambo ho asem ti sen wo ho
tabra me no ka se de abambofo no metumani a metunu ba ko mienu nyensa o munyina no broni be ka se o munyina advantageous position a o mo hwe se bambo e ho nsem no ebetumi akoso kama.
I see. Na awon kan say nipa dodo na ba hoso ne beto aba.
Ma memo pini commission no na ohwe police station a nipa 598 ene betumi ato omaba e wo sa police station ahate na sabre no e bisa commission nipa dodo asofa omotumi aba beto omaba.
I see. Sasana tiadia bibia ni ho a etosi okay, so we are seeing on our screens the vice presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Okotunaba, Hona Neresu Tuaba, Hona Nema Mesu Tuaba Island from Emmanuel Usu entry. Okay, so Ima.
Tabi I'm not said the Nipa the watching 86 and it's me out to Omabano.
Okay.
Out of the 598, you know, the Nipa 86 and it's me atwa that I'm not say no me share something na enipa be edunum and I was say omo edila no so say omo so bit me atwa.
So that's Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe o she fita na
now cream kakra instead of fita.
Okay, cream kakra top and down. Oh, I see. Now what me nya adaje ni di nkomo na say otuwi anokoye.
One person, one is some trouble for the Casanjum, Henry Kwabna Kukufu, one also a campaign advisor, Emma, Ura, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, one who in to me and some trouble, one year to check and Komokaka. Now, or change them with Omabo and Amon for the Ayakakrana, who say Nano, Asuji, Navia, so added an apaso, in Intina, or also as I said, about Waswama, Asuji, and he said the name is Edidan Apa.
I see. Emmanuel Owusu entry from Menchia South. Mame enda was so timide also kama say the Abraham. This continues to be your election headquarters Kokromoti Power. Mame Kyle some reminders when didn't hear say Otias say ode ye so may some reminders so that you know that election no say na echo say na eba na what me hu baby also obeti but onko to aba so you need to be quick na koto aba because your chance ahimachi no ensema hodo Ghana for eka chain is also encouraging for voter turnout. I mean, presidential election voter turnout since 1996. If you started from 1996, percentage turnout was 78%. In 2000, it dropped to 62%. In 2000 runoff, it was 60%. And in 2004, the highest so far, 85%. In 2008, 70%. And in 2008 runoff, 73%. In 2012, 79%. 2016, 69%, and then 2020, 79%. That's with the presidential election voter turnout since 1996. Now, if you get to constituencies with small voter population, or why I say region B, Nabatimi, Kova, and I say a Qatar region B, so regions bear for there. This could be some of the reasons why. Obahar Musia. Oko Guan in Oti, the voter population is 19,651. Yeka 20 constituencies with smaller voter population. And to start here, Kituape Umpire Guan, and I've told you, Akachi North in the voter region, we have 20,809. If you get to Bolsa South, Upper East, we have 21,869. We have Adaklu. In the voter region, 22,204. We have Banda in the Bono, 22,728. Yanko EU observer missions, no, one also the Komobobi Air Consunienti or quickly.
And I've seen the response from the services who will deal with that, and they've said very clearly that they will investigate and they'll take the appropriate steps. So again, that's entirely as it should be. I hope that people will take note today, and we won't see any more of that today.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's the British High Commissioner, Her Excellency Harriet Thompson.
Okay, so Yasaba back. Then maybe of interest, regional breakdown of registered voters. I had the TNE because I had na ebetimi aboa amwatimi decided a lot of things. Greater Accra, the breakdown of registered voters in Greater Accra, Pato TNE, 3,765,303 for Greater Accra. It's 3,765,303. And then we move to Ashanti region. Ashanti region, we have 3,295,274 in Ashanti region. Enipa dodoa to aba 3,295,274. And then get to the eastern region. Remember the breakdown. So the beya obia ntimi fa 6 and no 9 and fa bibia enko no quiet. In eastern region, we have 1,810,421. 1,810,421. In the central region, we have 1,787,305. 1,787,305. In the western region, we have 1,288,777. 1,288,777. And then we have the northern region, we have 1,209,934. And then we have the voter, 1,023,830. 1,023,830. We have the upper east, that is 741,288. Upper East, 741,288. We have Bono, 719,916. And we have Bono East, we have 672,830. We have the Upper West, 518,365. Upper West, 518,365. We have the Western North, 522,506. Western North, 522,506. Oti, 410,607. And then Ahafo, oh my Ahafo, 359,284. 359,284. And then we have the Savannah region, 342,431. 342,431. And finally, North, we have the 339,883. So this is the regional breakdown of the registered voters in the country. We all have our strong rooms. We'll be out of the strong room. We have always been the lead strong room. We electoral commission get it free. here in the electoral commission for so across the length and breadth of this country. Our projections has always been on point. In today, maybe piano a strong room for any corrade. Now we are back because you're Dr. Paul Hezwa, a lecturer, University of Media, Arts and Communication, and Kraha, and Ira David Agbe, so governance and security analyst. So I want to say, a fear man quarter macro, agent a strong room on Yanshe said the new see echo on a fear me marchibim, and baby Okobutu. Oh wow. So that's a strong room.
Abnameda Sainte Sabre say kasa ha our election headquarters kokromoti power no enya grow any ye said the electoral commission one more strong room any other parties no so one dear no sana ba multimedia and so ye wo strong room e wo hanti 16 regions ni nyina no ye wo e wo strong room hanoma ne eba bia no wo mode brain to share mensa ni fanyi eso a oti region e wo ha na fe northern region so e wo ha say afe Ashanti region so eni afe bunu eastern so e wo aha greater Accra ne western and the other regions no so e wo ha na fe wo de bewramo e wo ha e western upper west region na fe upper eastern so eni ya one of eastern so aha na fe savannah so e wo ha fe ubowramu ba animu ha se ya wo aha for region so e wo ha na fe bunu e wo ha western north so
efia otiminka jina afo kakraba me se oti oh media no enye agro efia se otiminka jina afo kakraba me se me baby ahafo ye nkofo ni gunu bi ko ho na interest ni wo no chese se otiminka ko jina ahafo kakra na kasa free obra enko other regions dey jomo kwa ahafo
mame kwa ahafo ye biem ti ahano eye ahafo region into ba ahafo ha say sunafo north south and also ewo aha say into ahafo region aha dey free ahafo bia no ye strong room na ha ene beba na fe ya hwefo ne yetiefo wona wo ye social no so no so nya bia hwe no wona share live on Facebook and I say YouTube no one so enya bi na fe buno enso ewa ha say na fe western regions ni nyina so ewa ha greater Accra enso ewa ha central region so ewa ha enti sana ete ewa multimedia election headquarters kokromoti power enti e ka enya agro nti hu no se mfie na bia no ya election successful na ya ni ECD no ebo ho a na ye say you team na nkasa solid team and ewa ha say we no mo tete ha say no statistics no one money mo konta na ntom pamfa ho enti hu se de ebeba no mkeka bom a pepepe wo to ECD ho no na ese ne omo ana ekro ye election headquarters into one aka nyina so follow enti se won pese obeti bibi ebe ha wakoma ebe ma BP ebi ekra na ebia wo BP ba wonya we mafide no nkoso na Adom TV fi se wazo ye kokromoti power ene yen affiliate na fe yen social media handles no kokko no nyina e wo ho kamera
so that's our strong room but Iragbe and Dr. Hezwa mo fan chem because me bias is be president man who ya ebeko kumawu na akokwa ben na akojina afo it's I'm wondering how your president kwa no omuntimi show omo bias say ba omo krom na because I say uti akonya no pampe udimi twa ni kwa show krom kakra you know ba me dey show
we are there for more abas what that project na I have so bad so intotro so na mtedi agro
intotro so good
I have heard
I see electoral commission for share but say in their scheme of things no timetable 9 o'clock here on their press conference so while we are having this conversation say omoye krado pe you be call electoral commission for area back who also acquire the Edjaboso. Say him say any candle. Wako 1, 2, 3. I think this is going to be the fourth one also. Yes. Augustine Boa the call Jaboso. Then we will see what is happening there. Right. The back and if you are trying to come also. Augustine Boa Marciano pay. Augustine Marciano pay.
Am I supposed to do so?
Bibia de Danaquem.
Oh, but I had another Bibia that now come Jaboso constituency right.
Okay, so Mamini Kamusa, how is my very good friend doing? Kwabena Minta Kando, Abetonaba.
Anopa or no, and I had the first voter or quarter number. I was a Piantobia, who said, Ira Kwabena Kando, and I free from Jaboso, Echo Antobiano. They can say a year, consumer best in Unupe. same ye kakra bi na I same kakra so we mpo kan maka santo bia ene dwabo so no atide abomu a ne ta anopa no ona the first boot no okoto naba ewo ehwi antobia enti we no ka say de ewura ko bambita kando wato naba na o man ye wato naba wie no eni ni di nkomo onu say before the elections no ewura ko bambita kando I press conference the kind of press conference about nkofo osu say yisi afọ mu a onu tirim say na oye MPP for oye press conference no anything called that was some press conference about electoral commission opinion of Jabo so say no so your chance no free hanom or press conference or some say press conference if police commander you know free Jabo so say no call region or can MP na it's two about we no and the business say so far o share say about on eti ekona ono ehunu say but moya wan o dey man say it is too early say obeki kan say bi about on ho twi ye hwe ni mu say entankwa be say premo ebeto ene no mi be boy be ye dey about oro na to ne ne kenkan be na wi no e na so o wa say bi ekan efa ho a obetumi aka say na odi kan no 2012 ena yeba kwa ba mi ta aka no e ba race ni mu na oba race mu ta biti ene ibita na say what the 2012 2016 2020 dia no edit to ene die ho a etene ye se me ibisa no say 2012 oni oba ene kwaye mame matakwaye manu 2016 the same matakwaye na matakwaye manu na 2020 the same matakwaye manu na no ne kwaye but over 2024 year Dr. Alexander Pabia ono deputy finance minister ena sa contest no but ibisa no sa question no mine nya no wo san ma ni say afi na abato no asase yenhwe se mepa mu no se owo bibika e de fa ho a obetimi akata obaja boso hati a yekura 138 police stations 138 police stations ena abato no ekoso enkra ene aproba ya ko nyina se abato no asase ewo police stations ni nyina emu with security so president a omonhwe se bia so betimi akoso kama as a speaker na jo manyene yenti hehe yenti hi yenti se metimu ase asori babia isi ene na dwumafo political parties ene obi an so ehwe se abato no betimi akoso kama Jabo so empress.
All right. Mamenda so Augustine Boa yenu anum so mo hwe wo amanone Baba Felix wajibre mon calm down yenu aba Joliet also wajibre also here London just calm down yenu aba prisons who Canada also wajibre yenu aba Kanagana munyina no mo send text say bibia yeboko de bibia yeboko in fact we are winning as a country and as a people. So if you miss the action, good luck, Jonathan, to describe this country during times like this as a decent country and a decent people are HSBBA. You have our vice president also talking, and Makacha is very soon will cross over to our former president, now flag bearer for the NDC, Onosune Obeka Afon. A say, Utipupua. Still, because that's how beautiful this country we are. Yeah, we are short force, yeah, but we will never sacrifice this country for anybody or group of people be interest. Get that thing straight. Kasa, but say sacrifice Ghana for a few group of people with interest there, it will never happen. And we are believing God say sad and NC. This continues to be your election headquarters, Kokromoti. Power, Yebeko Ablekuma, there are Ablekuma Abasi. We have some complaints we on yenti because Electoral Commission for I wish that mobile my updates because the police are taking lead. You're a major key stakeholder. Your first presser is at 9. We're expecting some boy in Tempana, Uncle Fat Nemabi and Timamba. So 2024 presidential and parliamentary election, Electoral Commission for so Omahombo Mode and they train on them no. Enti Enchebiano. We'll move straight into their where they're going to meet the press and just talk to us. They say the Abbasin Komono, Ablekuma, Abbasin Community voters need to be complete. We'll be right back.
My electoral area Abas. Now, you have to have that. And so, you sell my votes in a sick, and as the Abba, at that cano mujinum, edit to a ballot boxes near my company, a medruye. My mom for a while, poor for papa because a bimuba him three, a bisuba hanma him and so who he was better than Hassa or Yan walk away to Masso. It's any in Kofua, Boba Hache Achen, a Bibecas. Mammy, that's what time then about 2:30. 2:30, my better when you tell me the same way I'm married. As my better, so am I. Mentiasi. Me a come grab me, which is a common dinner. And send me the moon, show me a dippy. Meaning a bima. And the other chance I enter the Abissa, almost say, I in bosses on my Yanya day. Because me, your man by printing, but some two of them. And gentlemen, two. It's more area at ISA. This is not the first time. Last 4 years, I had the same thing. This year's I yes, there's some of us said to about the Ayamunian in them, in your quatraba. Not yen, I assume at your army. You, Papa, but my ben about. But you will be about to do coffee. You have to do coffee. I've got has a Yamamai. A box at the Canaba. Box Nagas, I've been documented. And my Miss me want to say, Mohammed Naswell. Women that was a different. Young Tadia. It's a mission, I say, he said, I'm in the community center committee. We broke the crash and Adiama. Medical, only broken crowd in the only at Cassia Park. I abandoned about 2 nights. See the Sijama, see a Basra, the Basra, the Basra, Dudupa, no, Shama, the Ministry for two. Nama did deliver the Catholic to Napu. Leganian, Albana is a Kibiam and Yabit. Well, Papa, she says, I most of the cook, Sametu Abano, and the Sijama. Yancy Bia should cook your Dubia. I feel a young Sawadia that can be so. I can bosses and am I and a it's emotional young baby. My father, tires, I didn't see her. It's 5 o'clock, maybe it's a 7 to 5. Now, I can't answer. It's a best. I bet now, the German mounts will be any fear. I'm a person that to name them. Namit coffee and I'm a choir mad. See, other trains I have about 9. You won't say 2 or 3 young coffee and food. I had no money last time, no, 2020. The same thing, but chance I only be 2 months a year and come. And to say, and come one, I say, a time near different. I am my own. Now, may I hire home at how much is That's good. That's good. Okay. And some people are free. 1 hour better than a hatch. And a woman said, you have a world train.
Yet me try you. You need brea as responsible citizens. What's today? But Mamin Cows, I did my question. I say, that's not the problem of the Electoral Commission. No. And the fashion your choice. And the 1 hour pay. And we got now 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. They are normal. But at 12 midnight, they don't put any stress on all of us. What demonstrates overzealousness? You really want to be part of this election, but don't use that against the Electoral Commission. So say there may be a debate about the Electoral Commission. Kakra. Say the NSC tia non kono abo. So I say, and I'm assurance, even though there's an assurance that extension of time, no, it's also very uncomfortable because we are setting out the day and they say, "Metu about at this time." Yes. And then I get out of the place and go and do other things. For instance, look at the Saturday faith believer. What he meant in quote, what defines it. So I say, "Abba civic responsibility." Now, come on, go through this. It's very unfair. Electoral Commission, we are still waiting for your press conference. You did to say. such an exercise, no, the way there are 1 or 2, but in Accra,
Greater Accra,
not Afram place.
In Afram place, Greater Accra, over 2 hours.
Yes.
You started 7 o'clock. They say about 9:18.
And just have Lugo assembly. And you have maybe so it's worrying when it's Greater Accra.
I know Ablekuma and Amasama.
Yes.
On say one interview for 3. Oh, Amasama still.
Yes.
Or more materials.
It's very worrying. It's very worrying. Mamenka said, "Come on, they've seen through the good things that we continue to do for this country. Yeah, well, Piwak 3P garlic mixture for naturally organic. One of the deluxe paint. Or when you paint more champion and your Haxa capsules and mixture. Also, time for pounds. So I don't know. Your syntax tank is strong and it's very, very tough. And your Exodus capsules and so a home advance a dorsal baby. Your Kojak oral care also strong teeth and healthy gum and a fresh breath. And it's our, it's always water. It's always life. And Verna Force purified drinking water. Only in the air course at every point in time, if there's a break, if you feel tasty, it should be Verna, water. Into one other room, and a son come where they bro. Mean you know more and Pamucho at the text. I don't know, baby. Once you are with us, your election headquarters, I'm not sure, say Dr. Ezra, that's a rugby, Yakabi Biwa, ever more money, Papa Ubana.
Sanity,
yes.
Oh, my spirit, no crowd one. Make high pass now or more air to your friend say Parliament no more ye abangba. That day in Tokwa no more. Na me was Switzerland. Na mention just a makuma. Me whom military for just said Namin to me control me. Because Ghana into who are brutally now would take no ma air cost or Ghana. Wakuma no baby.
They're domestic for the love, but that's why we have recommended election headquarters for you. So I just say, and time immemorial, Obiabedia dance looking for an objective fair election analysis center there. It continues to be your election headquarters. And look at the creme de la creme, say, making sure that the conversation modest, measured, and straight to the point to ensure, say, Ghana after elections, no, we are still this and we need to move forward. Makacho Ghana crowd the money out say, me mako pienzima. Just look at baby. Our deity be could pee. Look at baby. John Dramani Mama, Obama Mishim. So what I say. So clearly, a back say but we are just one people. Auntie, Munya would tell come on to me. And then I post the forecast. What the motor? Boom, 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 Kobiano. Patch 100 meters afar from Adena Crown. Baby. And your friend also question Asra for Tadia. Say what bought the semi crana. Compare no ma you never ubi ko sha asraf wata no machoism position so obo macho fa ko tira baby ko to aba no num no asa ko no akọhwe baby ba ko ho so aba asema ye hwe se ahwe yi a ebe ha adwika kai Amemfi Central you know say there was controversy Pachaka or independent or sa back matwemu am go independent doctor ba ko so e ko also sa twino na woman asa back into action
make kai pass oni obi who interview or no kwacha in someone before the election or no ban and yet easy grab that says I'm really or Mujina Cambo now or mine say oh say watching sign at the Asumdwe Abba area or none a good say a this constituency okay
so Yankwa Memfi Central Amemfi Central so Makacho ya twap team over 200 reporters 276 constituencies. And Kahunu say your 16 regions and eligible voters here over 18 million. And a to Abaniti as I see a cover baby and the Ekosubia Edinburgh. Amemfi Central, Mamema Nipa O Jina and name Amemfi Central. Memana Kwaba Manachi. Unya Machina Pom to say. Machina Pom to say. Hello.
Hello, Major Somewa, Amemfi West.
Oh, West.
Yes, I came to you, no, you didn't see any comedy, and I'm going to watch.
Patcho you.
All right. I will do
I'm in few ways has a mommy in a few months because there were challenges in problems are your womb. You nim so say about the punchu neighbor. So the punchu neighbor there. Near tonight if you am koto aba na obi be kwa yi obi a wotime fa punchu amai. Nti beto to ase obi bia wa men few ways bia. So bia o yi bia no say na daje kakra. Na o meto hwe about ayo to so align nim be but nipa na egu so a to nti no bi ambra nya dia obedile oba wa spend ya be 5 minutes be vote na o ko fi ya be boba na masanya ba nti me show bi dia so bi ambra me to say at least ya turn out 9 you crime you na be 80% without turn out I think the boy am a decision I be making no I historical e be amai
le kwakura mu no Christian kwata ne pattern mai ko ba say so we delay kaka waka woni ade no when you yes bibi akwakodu e ma o ma sha tia na
yes my nanti yes bibi akwakodu yes no mo say about one be sha tia ma bibia wa men two ways bia ye ni na no for voting they make sure say bibia wa men two ways bia or register so vote bia they make sure say ni pa no be to aba
and yes campaign bia ni what mo about your expectation after the election.
Oh, maybe expectation is you'll be winning, no. I mean, few ways made kunim, and we are expecting say obi obedin kunim no be you be a bit na kopin punchu dia brain. I think I mean few ways that is what we need. In punchu no na ya catch you. Okay, road, your problem. The electricity, we have problems. And unti I mean few ways for enhwe ni enfan to aba and maybe we are shemo say the probably ni bia no I mean few ways and I didn't kunim.
Yo, here do I say? I don't think.
All right. Senior MC Lord Nanatando and I want to say na you know edi enkomotia wa no ama ye hu say o ma ye crowd of asomdie no ti say wada ma bibi wo honom na obebita na fe yem fan free house
ordinary citizen be na kasa so me that say message about so very encouraging.
Yes, very.
O si do be win bia no Amenfi West na din kudi
kasa say na ye hwehwe
okay
on say vice president kasa ya ye nyina kasa wakasa kama we so utimu say okay ta position MC
because I was expecting we dey
it was a neutral
very measured and near all can say development impuntu and amensi west for den ehwehwe and no ne bota ekase nti ni obe wini bia no amenfi west impuntu and wohwe.
I see. Okay, so that's it. This is your election headquarters, Kokromoti Power. Some of the text messages are with their brain. Yebeje Brenda, Yakin Kanina, Eddie Amao, Dr. Paul Hezo, I'm saying, Ira David Agbe, so I'm saying, lots of your text messages about Ebinimo Kasa Omoka, Ebinma Drenchro Modeba, Ebinum Kresu, Barabaka, Ebinum Kresu, Bakacho say, Maomai who here, Ghana, my ye one Kasa o mine, Yenina Yen Kambum, Yanfa Korea, na Ghana Fufuni baby, and they are 2 years sharing in a form sharing in a 2 years, Copim Quasiada in Brainosia, to your interior minister, then such a crater. Say, yeah, sharing say, baby, a scene to about to me out doing it. Electoral Commission for as they rolled out almost share train, and said, and many year free sabri kuyano, on between din coma ID kind crana, or my abutrain, because some of these machines not shall say, misbehave. Made the name say, idea some of these things definitely they will pop up, but yen pese be very, very across board now, baby, we have some regions to cover because at Tifiman no. Apart from say I call Wale baby, our vice president and the MPP's presidential candidate to we have Bali to go. Yeah. Don't forget that. Yeah, Mami, Professor Jane, and also I'm sure so about Central Region. We have the Central Region also to go. And a say coverage no there. It was also Kopim say one Kasabo say this in echo. But Mami, me also why break the opposite castle for me.
Now me kase me bomb about some multimedia.
Good.
Strong room now, no, very impressive.
Good.
I am I say EC4 now. We say, said they are all 16 regions.
They represent
election headquarters.
Election headquarters, Kokromoti Power. Yes. That's the purpose is that because of our integrity and credibility. almost all the time our projections, proximity with the Electoral Commission. Yes. Once we are projecting, we should be extremely sure. Exactly. So the area where a strong woman and because we don't want to be a conduit for mis and disinformation and for propaganda too as well. Very important.
And that was the exact words I used to hear. Emrana Abrantian and war reporter from Bantaman. Now we're sending that signal. Multimedia doesn't want to be a part of that. It's good image. It takes time to build an image. Reputation. Multimedia, when it comes to elections, a man for rely on a lot of information. Has the ability to ensure that we credible information which media are provided by citizens.
Okay, so my main aim be akumantom me say Sami Asante or United States or say, oh, I miss covering this election. Oh, Sami, you are with us. Oh, yes, Sami Asante, I miss covering this year's election. May the good Lord see us through this peacefully. Meaning that say you could do a manonia. Your levels of patriotism, it should be 200.
Very high. You are still a Ghanaian. You are still a Ghanaian.
Yes.
Which means say Obia Ubo Diazo, we are Ghanaian. Just say a prayer man for fast with Ghana who dance here. Yeah, na a strong and no be near press. In terms of developments, you know, you bet me a page you na do some pempens one. Pamra UTV ama for her power control. Yes, shani ehwe mfutru wa ablekuma.
Yes.
So we
yes,
ablekuma. Baby a police station. Ehwe mfutru anko for ne.
Chaman for her. We need to develop. And then the more we basa one.
Yes. So we work. Abrochire na nkrofo hwe election. Ni ehun sem futru mo say ni e wo atechem say ya na one casano, who carry who say, who man say, woman, no, you were chiri ye. It is an old man, yes, I come foot run, and no one I may show. Sakwa Brown and Crawford share, yeah, man, baby, says I'm foot run Crawford name win. Adan Yentimi and Quinian Tra, stage, no. Now, you can Ghana, one street, more than Katisamo studios. Come, and no in
terms of reputation, or SROPA, any standard of measurement, I would measure Ghana. There was a development, so much.
A match.
Papa, my dear Professor B. Your friend is saying, Geneva. Was you about Ghana had 209 time I discover oil in commercial quantity. Nan saying I was Ghana or buy a near Tiana as a near Tiana. So now you was by now.
But the truth is that they are observing. That's the truth. It's very worrying.
Yes.
It's very worrying.
Well, for central region, Shanti region, no call northern region. No, but I feel Ghana.
What's the challenge? Okay, so you're going to East Imbra. I want to say is Kofi Ajayi. The old Bape, let me be very careful. Kofi, Bibia Boko.
Oh, why Bibia Boko? And then what's not very come. Police station, Mijano, police station, okay. You can about to number. Now you must say, what's not very sign up. I think what about this the way. So far, so good about guns.
Oh, yeah, the Yamias, the Chamuchi, for the Marshal. We buy Yamiatum, and Opamana. Nanko for maybe a moon 80. Yabomadi are making sure that almost a queue. Now, we are at the air to come. Now, actually, they are late. And we are going to see the probably we are not other aid.
Well, there's a good job about to be number. Part of the company, that's a million. So you want to get our work home.
I saw the administration. We were out to Kenya, Niga South. It's a yes to a gas out.
I don't know that you are out to say yes. Almost the same. The central is open. You shouldn't have answered as long as they are on the chat. You know, the brother old channel. Obia, she's been exposed. She's been exposed. Yes. And you know, the and I pay with you. Your mother told me, I said that, hey, may say I didn't damage. Let pass one man the photo with my focus, and I'll make sure that, yeah, that's why they did not to be exposed. Yeah, then I know where you're on. Well, I mean, now wait, final step. You do that, so much for bringing up. And it's a very much to make it a problem. Maybe I think I took like I have to only have to do that. That I put that one. Can I get that? I am that thing. Or show that to me. For man is after to look for that problem. Where she or three the ticket in a paid. Now, when it's a bit here, you have to pay. No, that's a little problem. I mean, imagine that you know, I'm not yeah, that's what I was saying. Police was soldier for busy. Obia was a man for money behind you.
Okay. I now will be out. Coffee. Come on, I know to Nabarina. I don't know. I was just to watch 70 Kakaino. Now it's watching the police station. I know what I say. Or let the Chinese acceptable. But why am I just a young man? I say what I didn't say, criminal. But I not take it. And I say, Kata boy, China. Not the air person. Because you say one I didn't say, criminal. I say what I didn't say, criminal. What's it? Andy Jamoyo Brand TV. I don't know like agent now or Bopa. Oh, say be a grown on but I know I can Canada. I say that I'm a guy that could provide. Coffee, 18 Canada. On the movie, I retaliate. All right. I was in the okay. Look at what we are trying to come out. Okay, so Kofi Dase, Kofi J, and I didn't come here, but I would to say, Honor Lydia, now call you and how will come see. Interesting. Now call you and how will come see. By now, don't call him. Now call you and you make it right. Then you have brains or veggie. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, call Leje Kuku. Now, I could didn't come out honum. Leje Kuku, Sarah, one in the casa. Hello, Leje Kuku. Sarah, why not I can't say anything because Leje Kuku. Emmanuel. Ashley. Emmanuel, to say?
Michael Ashley. The nominal Casa free Teshi Old Library Award constituency. Hannah Benjamin Guwa or NTC Rash. Or this year on Nick, then I do go by ni. Ena beye abeg twetwe so ewo constituency ha but Teshi Old Library ha their question is say nkofo bi mu omubuafu ana enyom de say omagina kill mu ache ena ye free amanfo bi nso ye free mu ana amanfo nso be ka say ogina kill mu ogina mu ma ni nua ne papa ne amanfo bi nso ye free amanfo bi ansa na ya free mu ohwa polling stations na wa ha no eye mienu na o card no so no say chro alphabet bi so guso A B C D E F G H enti half be ko ni say na half be ko ni say baba kokọ sem ba ko enti na yakoye say ye free Q ba ko sem ba ko enti amanfo bi mu ni nje ho omobuafu so say adenti na mo ye ne sa abranta we menene twetwe nkomo entem no mu nsi awatuma akoto aba no but so me bisa no say how long did it really take you from the beginning to the end? And why you are unhappy about the situation?
Maybe I'll take maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes.
But 1 hour, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Just from the beginning to go and cast your ballot?
Yes.
Interesting. I mean, but you were not happy about the situation?
No. Why? Because I've joined the live for 1 hour. See, they are picking people from another place to join the queue. Meanwhile, we are standing there for 1 hour. We are not happy for that because they are choosing it ABC, and Jin. Jin people we are many. And ABC they are not plenty.
Okay. So what the aperture I catch me they say no say no na oka alphabet ni dey na Jin honum say but the friend ABC your friend is and wetu mention line me was if the time oba say oba beto oba odu time wetu to na aba no 1 hour 15 to 1 hour 30 minutes and afa no no nko an but o hwe queue na odu weni su hwe a obo say queue no and wasa nso 1 hour 15 minutes and sana wetu ato na ba security men ni enu nko an na ewa ha omo yo mo possible be say omo be ma bibia kono wano kakan so asenchechemu no and ntimi nko asema monta say are you happy now that you've been able to vote?
Oh no, I'm okay. I'm happy, yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. We'll speak to you later. And it is here also what Tonaba, but and Akuman so after the event, Lejakukuha Old Library polling station, no, say na Econo. A man for people who queue the most is yes, I say Casano, police for Nasaki, be maybe much to a more than so Mujina, Yasaki almost did into Monko for Munina Kahona, some no corner senior corner, but see, I know the police, no, near police, the fire service man and immigration, security for no more had on my bomb, then say the situation will be brought under control. My bomb on them, Hanina, Yedin, Kakanka, but still, Uncle Fojinemu, Mrewane, Penifon, you know, mom, Osha is in Senamoya Jumana, Oya Brewana. Kokrana so baha entemarani ahwe no awie but still bon se nkola na mo mu so no mo mpene se o mo magina ha chebe se almost 2 hours and so mo nya sa akwanya no akovote entisisi ano de betima ka cho se earlier na mo ye dede na ntawantawa be se be mu no ozoma amate mo ha se kakra ama ha ayedi kakra enti ye no de be bro we free old library station ha e wo Lejakuku constituency.